The last person to feed this broodmother will claim the broodmother. We have kitty cats on one side, we have Kappa Pride on the other, and they are roaring. Decky is leading the charge right now for Kappa Pride. Hey, how is everyone going today? Welcome back to ARC's Survival of the Fittest Summer Cup 2016 semifinals. You guys, my name is typeForced, and I'd like to say good morning, good evening, and maybe even good afternoon. How is everyone doing? All right. I just got news that our server is ready, so I'm going to go ahead and join that just 1 second. We're going to join in the server and check out our game. All right, and now we are in. Let's go ahead and jump over to our game screen. We're in 20 Tribes Summer Cup 2016 at ChinaJoy semifinals. How's everyone doing out there, you guys? Welcome back. It is a little bit early for me, but hopefully you guys are doing good. Oh my gosh. Yesterday we had Kamikaze Sensei. Today we have Kamikaze Sensei's dad. Let's go ahead and get this going. This will be a 2-hour match. It'll be a 4-man, 2-hour match. 20 tribes, 80 players, 80 contestants, 4 players per tribe, and we are going all the way. We've got some new things in store that the amazing ARC team has been working on to help change the game and bring it a little bit more in line with what they are envisioning for Survival of the Fittest. Let's go ahead and check this out right now. Let me go ahead. Just responding, and we are ready. And here we go. 20 tribes dropping down to the center, and these epic beams of light. So the top 8 tribes, I believe, are going to be invited to ChinaJoy. Shanghai, China, they will be flown to and allowed to compete for a prize pool of $40,000. That's really insane. That is really insane. All right. We've already got tribes jumping off. Does anyone come to the center? Yes, yes. Now, let's see if they come to the center to like loot and that's their desire, or they're just going to like speed right through to their... Oh, it looks like they all have the same path. They're just going in a steady path. Well, for most part, it looks like B Champion got a little bit. Where's his team? Oh, he saw one box he just had to have. So most teams look like they have a direction, a desired area that they'd like to go, and that's where they're going. So a lot of these teams, if you guys were able to tune in yesterday, are going to be some of the people that we've seen yesterday in one form or another. Some of the 4-man, some of the players we've seen in the FFA or the 2v2. Everyone is going to be trying to be at least in the top 8. We have some new exciting things coming on that I'm gonna be new to as well, so I'll be kind of learning them with you. I have a little bit of a heads up, but I'll be learning the new aspects of the game. It was just a very slight tweak, but the tweak was the tweaks that I've seen look like they've been pretty good. We do have Decky Rage with Kappa Pride. Decky did great in yesterday's games. Kappa Pride, as you guys know, is probably the most... I don't know, I think I could say the most successful and most well-known team. We've got Ralph, Rezi, Vince, and Decky Rage. Looks like they're coming down to the beach in front of the volcano. And is there anyone here? Looks like it's only them. We don't see anyone else about. Praise the RNGesus. They're out over where I would call it a mountain drop. Just getting their base materials and moving along. We see some damage, but most of it's just friendly fire damage right now. Players just harvesting away, getting their flint, their stone, their fiber, their base armor, their levels. The Beliebers with P-Bot, Pi, F-Mints, and Lund. Silky Smooth. Psychosocial. A lot of these teams we've seen before. They've been in the SOTF scene since maybe the beginning, or at least for quite some time. They know how to play this game. They've played with their team. The Victoria's Secret. I laugh at this name every time. The Kitty Cats. They did really well in the last games. Oh, this name right here. Probably one of the many names. I think I was corrected. It's Mole Man, not Mole In Man. So thank you for everyone that corrected me. I actually went and Googled his name. And let's just say I couldn't find any information about it besides his Twitch. So I think that is a very unique name. Sorry if I ever take this quick second to say I'm sorry if I ever mispronounce your favorite player or best bud or, you know, whoever you look up to's name. Oh, the rejects just shot the rejects with an arrow. A little friendly fire with the arrow. That gets scary. One wrong arrow and that could end one of your friendly teams. All right, you guys, unlike the matches we saw yesterday, this is going to be a 2-hour-long match. I'm assuming the Ring of Death is not going to play a part for quite some time. It's going to be really out of the way for quite some time. So this is going to give plenty and plenty of time for us to see that really high-end tech. As I say that, it looks like we have a little fight. The Barside Brawlers, they did win the 4v4 Survivors June 2016 League. And with that, Bar Dave was taken out. Bar Dave survived till the end yesterday. And now the Tyrant was taken out as well. Get Out the Way is dealing with the competition early on, taking out 2 of the players of the winning 4-man team yesterday. Get Out the Way placed relatively well too. That wasn't until Wormy got a hold of him. Can I get a hashtag Go Wormy for President 2016? No, I'm just kidding. Wormy did amazing though, didn't he? Oh, that was exciting. Do we have Wormy today? All right, let's go over your teams really quick. We have B Champion, Poulet, Barside Brawlers, the Beliebers, Carnivore Drop, Chinese Storytellers, Eliminators, Get Out the Way, Hail to the Kappa, Kappa Pride, Killer Inc., Kitty Cats, Praise RNGesus, Psychosocial, Silky Smooth, Team Grabouche, I believe, the Rejects, Valar, Victoria's Secret, and YGD. Those are your 20 teams. I'm sure you guys have, if you've been in the scene, you guys have seen these teams, you've known these names. You have an idea of who people are going. We've got Silky Smooth. They're doing coordinated team parachutes right now, going over to the side of Volcano. I only see... Oh, there's the 4th. He's trying to do a nice trick right here. Let's see if he lands it. Oh, it looks like he did. A nice trick. He's got to go ahead and re-correct a little bit. I like that. Using the propulsion from the wild dinosaurs. Oh, we've got Hail Kappa. They're parachuting as well. I love to see this. It just shows like tactics and... I don't know. I really like this. The team's all parachuting off. There's only 3 here. And Toast did receive some damage from Hannibal. I don't know where Toast is right now, their teammate. The 4th man of Hail Kappa. The Rejects. So as we would expect right now, most likely, generally, the consensus is that early fighting is not what people want to be doing. They kind of really want to work together with their team and get those either big tames or potentially tech going. As I say that, we do have a survivor tracker. It is our evolution event, and as you can see, every tracker, every player is going to light up with a beam of light, a tracker above their head, and this is going to let people know, you know, hey, you have a teammate next to you, or you have an enemy next to you. They can use this to either stay away from other people or use it as early aggression. You can see the Chinese storytellers getting a good feel of who is around them, where are the other players, and starting to decide what they want to do. Do they want to wait for them to pass? Do they want to go after them? At the bare minimum, they want to understand if someone is coming after them. Survivor tracker. I love this event when I'm out hunting people. When I have my situation, whatever it is, this event comes on and I can spot them if they're next to me or on the other side of the whole mountain and start going out and hunting them. The believers. One cool thing with this Ring of Death being so far out in the actual timer is you're going to see parts of the map you've never seen before, and if you maybe haven't played exclusively Ark Survival Evolved or SOTF too much, this map is beautiful. There's some amazing areas. Yesterday we were graced with some of the older style swamps that are here, some of the backside of volcano, some of the mountains that players generally don't go to, and more of the typical standard games. So it is really nice to see the different parts. Oh, we got some raptors. One raptor, not too bad, but you start getting a pack of raptors and they get scary. They need to be careful. I've underestimated raptors before and lost my life to it. Really would not want to see that happen in a tournament setting. Stick together. Make sure you protect your team. Victoria's Secret. We've got Icebox. Icebox, I believe, was in some of the beginning games. Has Icebox? I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. I'm an old man. Is Icebox a part of Boxman's tribe? I feel like he is. The first official Boxman. Praise RNGesus. Deluxe look like he's maybe doing a little crafting. Oh, we already got Hail Kappa going after Sabertooth. Now, Hail Kappa was known as, I believe, Tribe Anyone. I don't know if the exact same people are in it from yesterday's 4v4, but they did make exclusive use in almost all their games of Sabertooth, mainly going in and out of the Ring of Death. The Ring of Death is generally on a 30-second timer. At 0 or 1, you die. There is no damage in between. There's no penalty in between. Simply at 1, you die. So as long as you make it back into the Ring of Death before 1, you're okay. We saw that being teamed together with Sabertooth from this team and other teams. Multiple teams were using this, and they would really just run in and out over and over and over with their Sabertooth. Oh my gosh, a level 24 Sabertooth. It's a really high Sabertooth. Anytime you're taming, finding something that's high level generally means it's going to be a longer tame, but that's okay for the most part, as it's going to bring a lot more to the table. A lot more stats, a lot more ability to get either stamina, health, or damage, maybe even weight if people are looking forward to it. As I was saying, those Sabertooths were really used to dodge in and out of the Ring of Death and kind of stay away from the action. It was a very passive strat, and it was a good strat with the old setup. Supposedly, our new Ring of Death is going to have some nice new mechanics to it, we'll say. I believe if you go outside the Ring of Death, currently in the new setup, you're going to receive 1.5 times your HP, 1.5% your HP, excuse me. So if you have 100 HP, you're going to take 1.5 damage every second that you're outside the Ring of Death. So not only that, but your typical healing / regeneration from either soups, natural, blood bags or medical brews should no longer available work. So if you go out and come back in, you could heal, but you can't stay out and heal out that ring of death. It will eventually kill you, and if you are one to constantly be going out of that, it's going to be damaging you. This is going to force players to stay inside the battle arena and not kind of, you know, go passively outside of it, which I personally think is a really good fix. I mean, of course, it may need some, you know, testing and trials, and I don't know exact details, but I like the concept a lot. I think the ARC team did amazing with trying to figure something out to make sure that things went better, and they figured it out in a night. That's great. Good job. We have Psychosocial over here. You saw the green arrow tips using those trank arrows, and they're already starting working on a level 29 Rex. I don't know if you guys could hear the excitement in my voice. I've tamed hundreds, thousands of Rexes and dinosaurs in SOTF, and the difference between a level 1 and a level 29, especially over such a long game where hopefully they'll really be able to level it up and get it to become the strongest version, is gonna be huge. Oh, Psychosocial already starting. I like it. I really like it. I can't wait to see what kind of massive alpha tames we're going to be seeing in this game. Really gets me excited. On the other side, another Rex. They do have a female level 5. Is this a male? It is a male, and they're already starting off with mate boost. Of course, mate boost, as we have gone over in the past, but if you were not here, mate boost is anytime a female and male dinosaur of the same type, like Rex or Spino, are going to be within a close presence of each other, and they will not only deal additional damage, they will receive a reduced amount of damage of approximately 30% on both. It's really helpful. Really helpful. All right, we have the B champion. They're on the side of Volcano. It gets quite chilly, especially the higher you go. They're using this as like a nice little highway. I like it. YGD. Now, YGD runs some of their own tournaments quite often. They are definitely known around the ARC community, the SOTF community specifically, I believe. But this will be, I mean, let's be honest, all of these tribes have qualified to get here. They've all been, I believe, the top 40 of either the first month or the second month of the Survivor League in the 4-man games. And they've all signed up, so they've all qualified. They've all put in their time, their work, and they are all very qualified, skilled players. But some of them are maybe a little bit more known or a little bit more successful. I would say YGD is going to be in that group. Carnivore Drop could very well be in that group as well. Some of the members of Carnivore Drop have been in multiple, if not all of the tournaments, it seems like, and done very well in them too. Kyre Gaming, excuse me, Darkrel, Adri, 99. We see these guys' names quite a bit. They've been playing ARC SOTF since ARC was SOTF. Most of these old school players generally started with ARC Survival Evolved, which is the parent game, the main game that SOTF is from. And as SOTF developed and grew, they joined it. We have Victoria's Secret going with a Carno over here. A Dillo. It looks like they're maybe just taming whatever they could find early on. If they do get some aggression, these tames will be quite helpful. Still just going along with whatever they're doing. Harvesting, teching, and getting prepared. The Eliminators. This is probably one of my second top team names. I loved Barside Brawlers since the first official Survivor League tournament that I casted, and I was really glad to see them win. But the Eliminators, I really like this name too. The creativity is so good. Poulet is going to be one of those teams to look out for. Oh no. Now, generally, that would have said that that player committed suicide. But it just said Hatsich Brunch. I probably butchered that. I'm not sure if I'm in a different language or not. But generally, that would have been that player committed suicide. We do have a fight going on right now. Silky Smooth looks like he's caught out against B Champion. He's broken legs and was Worden von Giotic. Did I switch language, you guys? I don't know. I don't know, but I think that means he was killed by. So unfortunately, Silky Smooth did just lose a member. They're just down on the beach. They were a little bit away from their team, but B Champion was stuck together. They've been moving around as a nice cohesive unit, and they do take out a nice kill. Now, Silky Smooth still has 3 team members, but if you think about it, that is a huge blow to their overall team, like maybe morale, as well as their ability. An hour and 40 minutes. Think of how much one player can do in an hour and 40 minutes. That player could go out and solo tame, I don't know, 4 Rexes in an hour and 40 minutes that this team won't be able to have now. So it is just 1 kill, and the team is still in it, and anything could happen, but you really do not want that to happen. That is, especially this early, the later it goes on, it's a little bit more of a hit because you're a little bit more set up, but it's also less of a hit because you've already done a lot of the work. That teammate has already put in his work or his value. But does look like he's going to be caught out. We're quite far away. Maybe they thought they were relatively safe. This is really far away. We do see Silky Smooth pulling out a pretty cool tactic here right now. I like this. They've made what is a spyglass. A spyglass is just some crystal and a little bit of wood and hide, but they get to, we don't get to see it, but they actually get to spot the levels and names of dinosaurs and players. So from afar, they will be able to see where things are and what level they are. I was talking about how levels really important, or can be very important in the long run if you can get a good level dinosaur. So they could be spotting that Spino to the bottom right, the Bronto, and that's what they're doing right now. They're spotting them, checking the levels, seeing if they're worth taming or not. I really like this. It's a really thought out play right now, and they're choosing what they want to go after relatively well. Some people just tame everything, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I guess if you are going to make a choice, having a informed choice is a really good thing. I like to see this. This is really cool to see. Some of the things that really just don't happen too much, but it is happening there. We have bar side of brawlers, Fuse, I believe. Fuzzy, excuse me, but yeah, he was on fire yesterday in the 4v4. Give this man a weapon and he will take heads off. I don't know if it was actually headshots, but he will end people's lives. Barside Brawlers did great in yesterday's tournament. Let's hope they do just as well in this one. All right, we're starting to see, we're 20 minutes in, just over 20 minutes in of our 2-hour game, and we're starting to see the tech come out. The furnaces, the smithies, people are starting to tech up. They're getting chitin armor, which is going to help them survive basic damages. They're getting some tools. Oh, I wonder if they're rebuilding. Interesting. They could be rebuilding or potentially deciding to move. It does look like the rejects also have another tame down, or not another, but a Rex down. And this Rex is actually just standing up. This is our first tame that we spotted. They've got the Santa hat. I like it. And it does look like maybe they're just breaking it and moving on. They saw Rex. They stopped. They tamed it. They made some chitin. And now they're going to move on to their final location. That's really creative. They saw 2 Rexes, excuse me. We've seen another Rex now. That's really creative. I like that. Maybe on the way to their final destination, they saw what they could only take is like a free shot at a couple Rexes, took them, and now we're moving on. Did we just see a long neck? Oh, crossbows. I thought we already saw a long neck. Crossbows coming out from YGD. It does look like they have mate boosted apes already. That's pretty early. Mate boosted apes are generally going to triple apes too. They found the ape spawn for sure. These are generally going to be some of the fastest tames and a lot of the best bang for your buck early on. They might not scale in HP like Rexes do, but chasing down players or smaller tames, they do really good against. And it looks like their whole team is just going to stop, make some tech, tame some apes, and then head off. This is almost, I feel, a new way to play the game, or a new, I don't know, it's an adaptation. I really like seeing that. Find something that's good, take advantage of it, at the same time tech a little bit, and then move on. I like seeing that. That is really awesome. The Victoria's Secret looks like they're taming some apes as well. Our next evolution event is going to be Supply Overload. I love Supply Overload. These are two good events so far. We haven't seen anything too devastating. So you can see these beams of lights are all lit up. These are your supply drops, or your rifts, or your red drops. A lot of different names are used for them. I don't know. I think supply is probably the official name. But basically they will be giving some nice, you know, loot or gear or soups, materials, crafting materials to any player that does go and collect them. Give them a little bit of advantage potentially. It's a little bit of risk versus reward there. I like to see that. We've got Kappa Pride. We're checking back in with them. Probably the all-star team. They look like they are. Oh, we've got a. I think they're right near the cave near Volcano. Maybe they will go over and try to grab that. They are near the cave. How cool would it be if we saw Kappa Pride venture into the cave and somehow take use of that? I don't know if I've seen anyone use the caves exclusively. They're almost generally just a death trap. B Champions got a Rex down in the murky waters into the north. Maybe taming some trikes, getting some berries. Killer Inc. lasted quite long in yesterday's games too. And they've got a taxi service going on in here, it does look like. Razor is being taxied around on their level 39 Rex. Wow. Already a level 39 Rex. That's really nice to see. I don't know where... Oh my gosh, how many people fit on this taxi? Their whole team was here. I didn't even see them. Taz Pro, Razor, and Dent all on this Rex. This Rex was really... They were really getting their share worth on that Rex, their value. It's going to go ahead and start leveling up some more as his players maybe start to get some tech going down. It does look like Kitty Cats. They did quite well yesterday. Known as a couple different names now, but it's the same players. They're going to be near this triple drop area. Valley drop, ravine drop. They've got themselves a Spino and an Ape. Let's see if they do go and make their way to that drop and claim it. Yes, yes. It does look like Wilson has spotted this supply drop and he does want it. Maybe gather some soup, some metal, some nice things to help out his team. Hail to the Kappa. On some Sabertooths. If anything, these are great for movement, great for getting around. With such a large amount of time in the game, 2 hours, that's double the official standard 4v4 games that everyone's used to playing for the league. Maybe this is just to move around. Okay, we've got our tech starting. As I say that, it looks like a fight is breaking out. Praise RNGesus is starting to go after Hail Kappa. Oh my gosh! Deluxe was taken out. Hail to the Kappa, lighting him up to the point where the environment killed him, either the cold or hunger or food. And it does look like Praise RNGesus has 2 sabers that they were on this mountain when they ran into Hail Kappa. They ditched both of their sabers, including a level 36, and now the sabers are doing work. D-Day over here is trying to get away, and these sabers are putting in work. They are mate boosted. The team is trying to take them out. The second they do kill one of them, they will lose that mate boost, but the sabers are running around and putting work in right now. 1 saber down, that means the mate boost is off. It's going to start receiving more damage, and they could just focus this last saber. This is a pretty costly loss to Praise RNGesus. 2 nice mate boosted sabers. As I say that, D-Day was actually killed by the saber. Did they just straight trade? The Saber exacted revenge. D-Day. Oh my gosh. I'm really surprised. We do have Victoria's Secret striking upon Valar, doing some damage to that Spino. You wouldn't really think arrows can do too much. It does look like, oh, maybe, I don't know if that Spino came in and wrecked something or if they dropped some boxes. You wouldn't think that arrows would do so much. Oh. Look at this army. They've just tamed everything. Raptors, Dillos, Scorpions, Carnos. Holy moly. But arrows early on, we can see these tames are not too strong. They're quite young. Only 18. 1300 HP. The Spino, okay, the Spino was actually quite a beast. Spino's level 58, closing in on 3000 HP. Generally, if you get an early tame, the potential for it to be a super big tank right off the bat is not very high, but it looks like in that case it was. The Eliminators over here teching. So many campfires. I don't know if they're sending like a smoke signal. They're on top of a mountain. They're on top of Evo Mountain, actually. Maybe they're sending a smoke fire signal to their friends. Starting to get the tech going down. Only 2 furnaces so far. They do have an airdrop just near them. Did he just look at the Rex? The Rex is sitting there and he's just looking at it. Okay, so I think what we're seeing is he's timing his trank arrows. The way trank arrows work is they, upon impact, apply a high amount of torpidity, and then over time, a couple of seconds, they increase that torpidity. So if you want to be the most efficient with your resources, you'll apply a trank arrow, fully knocked back, of course, to apply the most effect every couple of seconds instead of just rapidly. I was wondering if he had something else going on, but it just looked like he's being really efficient with his resources there. Tribe Carnivore drop. Getting a little tech down as well. Looks like they have a Spino. It is midnight. We're going to go ahead and see survivor locations reveal. This event I've had nightmares of. All the locations of the player around the map are going to light up. Everyone's going to be able to see where people are. Now, this is not like Tracker. It does not follow them. People can get away from that bright light. But if you're near your base, or if you're near, I don't know, a point of interest, and people see that light, they could potentially take note of it and be like, all right, I know at this mountain or in this valley there's a team. Let's go ahead and see if we could potentially rush out some tames or some tech, and then either go and sneakily like deal damage to them, or potentially just take them out early. If they think they've got a nice early advantage, they can do that. So these trackers can be used multiple ways. At the same time, it could also be used as a way to kind of trick your opponent. You can leave knowing that this is coming out at midnight, and if you do leave, then you can kind of bait them to another area potentially. We do have Hail, Kappa, and Praise RNGesus look like they're getting on a little mesh. Oh, it does look like Praise RNGesus is soloing out a Rex from Hail Kappa. The May boosted Rexes are going to make quick work of that, as Hail Kappa is going to not even contest that Rex. This is the base of Hail Kappa. So it looks like Praise RNGesus is coming in, maybe using these trackers to find them and hunt them down. The Sabertooth chasing down Messi. They don't do too much damage, but by the time these Rexes get up here, we might see a different story. They might just be letting them leave as well. It does seem like we have a bow fight going on. Killer Ink and Valar going at it a little bit. Killer Ink's going to scurry off into the jungle. We're not going to see any casualties as of yet. Nice save there. Players dropping a little bit low for comfort, but able to get away, it does look like. We might see a pursuit going on, though. This Rex is stomping through the forest. Can barely keep up with them. No, it does look like Killer Ink is going to be able to get away. Victoria's Secret going after Carnivore Drop right now. Adri bailing off of his Spino. The Spino getting quite low. It looks like Victoria's Secret and their herd of dinosaurs, excuse me, mate boosted left and right, did make quick work of that level 10 Spino. That's what I was talking about earlier. It looks like that low level Spino. We do see them now pursuing. Okay, they're going to go ahead and... Are they going to follow him in the water? The Pteranodon's trying to get in on this. And they are following him into the water right now. Mega Piranha's here. Spears being chucked. Adri, can he get away? 39, 39 HP. They killed their own Pteranodon. He died for glory, but the Raptors are coming in now. Adri, 60 HP, trying to get back to his team. His team is here. He's made it back to his team, but is it too little, too late? It is. But the Spino does come in. The Spino does come in, and now he's starting to work on the tame army. But, oh no, they're surrounding behind it. Spino can't do any real damage behind it. He's trying to attack the players. 500 HP and counting. The Spino is taking a lot of damage. He's getting really bloody. The Spino's down. Darkrell's on the ground. The Raptors. Oh no, Darkrell looks like he's completely enclosed right now, but they're not attacking. Oh my god, they're not attacking. Darkrell gets to run off to the water. It looks like they were potentially whistled on 9E, 9E, but we do see them closing in on Darkrell. Spears out. This is about the only effective form of damage you could do in the water, but it looks like he's ran out of spears. 9E, 9E stuck in all of the dinosaurs. What can you do when they completely crowd you like that? Oh, he's tranked out. The Scorpion's doing what Scorpion's doing best, applying that torpor. And 99E will be eliminated. At the same time, it does look like Darkrell got away. The team, the tribe, Carnivore Drop is still alive. Kyre and Darkrell surviving, but his teammates Adri and 99E are gonna fall, as well as their prize level 27 Spino. Victoria's Secret just showing that they are victorious with these early tames. These apes, these raptors, these scorpions, they might not do a lot against an army of Rexes, but early on, when you're hunting, when you're finding players, they can do quite a bit. Kyre getting away, not even close to his teammate. Looks like he's running just in the complete opposite direction. Survive is the mentality. Kitty Cats and Hail to the Kappa. It looks like they are moving in. It is quite bright here right now in spectator mode. Does look like Wilson with the Kitty Cats taking that level 26 Spino, trying to deal some damage to that Sabertooth. The Sabertooth is pretty fast though. The Rex is coming in. Hannibal is on the Rex. The cat is probably going to be able to outmaneuver. As I say that, we have some pistol shots coming in. Our pistol shots are from Moln Man. Oh, their whole team is here. And they're going to push everyone off. Now, this one's Food of the Gods, excuse me. This super crate comes down in the center and actually gives out 3 very delicious food. It's so delicious that any dinosaur's lips that it touch will instantly be coerced and become a part of your tribe. It will tame them instantly. So if you do have potentially 3 Rexes or Spinos, no matter what level they are unconscious, they will instantly be tamed with that. Chinese storytellers, they've got themselves some alpha predators as well. Rexes, it looks like 2 of them and a Spino. Oh no, get out of the way. Looks like they had their base damaged. I don't know, maybe they broke it. It just happened 30 seconds ago. I don't see anyone around. Maybe they broke it and they're moving on. That could be possible. We've been seeing that a lot this game. They could have just broken it, saying we're done, we're going to move on. We tamed everything here. We depleted the taming resources. Let's go find another area to tame. I like that. I really do. Chinese storytellers stomping around. Kappa Pride. Haven't seen much from them. They've been pretty safe right now. Looks like they do have themselves some Rexes. They have some basic tech going on. See if we can figure out what else. Maybe the crowd favorite, I might even say, Kappa Pride is doing. It does look like they have some teammates over here. And they are on Rexes as well. So it looks like a team of Rexes and a little bit of tech so far for them. If we were to go check out Poulet, this may be another crowd favorite. Let's see what Poulet is doing. We do have our next evolution event. Day-night switch. See how fast those clouds were moving. Daytime will become night and nighttime will become day. It does look like Poulet's going to travel right past the Scorpion. Scorpion is tamed by Psychosocial. He's backing up. He's saying, uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys, what's this? It does look like a turtle from Psychosocial's down the way. He's waiting for his team to get here. Raptors, Carnos, and a Rex in the back. XUTV or Zoo TV, I believe, bringing the Rex in from behind. Team Poulet. The Barside Brawlers with only 2 members left. They do seem to have a Spino down. Oh, a level 35 Spino. I love seeing this. A level 35 Spino. Do they have anything else down in the area? We're just glancing around. Yo, can we just take a second to admire this beautiful scenery? I'm not talking about the waterfall. I'm talking about the level 35 Spino. Oh, so good. I've not seen a lot of usage with Brontos. We did see them in a couple tournaments in the past. I think Kappa Pride have used them. I love the Brontos, though. They really bring, I believe, a lot of dynamic, in my opinion. They're not the most biggest damage dealers, and they don't get the most health, but in a 2-hour-long game, you can kind of regen a lot of HP on them if you tame them early. Doesn't look like we're going to be seeing any right now, but Brontos would be a treat. I always enjoy seeing a nice Bronto army. It's pretty intimidating. Chinese Storytellers are right next to Valar. We got a little posturing going on. They're going to go ahead and separate. Oh, Eliminators are here too, though. So we have a 3-way. Valar's closing in. Eliminators are teching. Eliminators have, at this point, it looks like, abandoned their base. There's only 1 member still here. We see some of the tribe members, Delos, out in the jungle. I don't know if they've abandoned the base or they're just out right now. Valar's going to take this time to steal some resources. Doesn't look like they've had a chance to tech, at least not to chitin yet. That Stego's going to come in from Eliminators and try to back them off. But this Rex should make quick work of this Stego. 1 Stego is not going to deal with the Rex, although you do get a bunch of Stegos. You get a team of Stegos, and that's a different story. They can be quite mean, but just a single Stego might not be enough. They may use this. They're searching the mountain, looking for the rest of the players from the Eliminator tribe. And it doesn't look like they're going to find anything. They maybe will take that tech and make themselves, if they have stored on, or find some chitin, some hide. Chinese Storyteller doing a little bit of taxiing themselves. That must be a very bumpy ride now. This saddle looks like it's got lots of cushion to really help it out, but that backbone, that's a really hard plate, it looks like. That doesn't look very comfortable, bro. That does not look very comfortable. YGD, we saw them with their triple apes early on. Looks like they've now upgraded, using those apes as protection early on. Didn't need it. They've now upgraded to some Rexes, or a Rex and a Spino at least. Dealing with these Brontos. Brontos, great experience if you're trying to level up your dinosaurs. Basically, as we see the level of the dinosaur, this Rex is level 13. Every time the Rex gathers XP via either player kill or wild dinosaur, tame dinosaur kill like you see right here, they're going to get experience. And the more experience they get, the more they could level. The more they could level, the stronger these beasts get. You could see the HP climbing, the levels climbing after those kills. Eliminators on the back side. Are they going to try to come back? Is that a lemon with the shotgun? I can't tell if it's a lemon or an orange. I don't really know. Oh, but it does look like the ape has been spotted out. We're at a really crazy angle. This Spino's a rock climber. The ape is very efficient on these rocks as well. Well, at least going down. He's trying to maybe keep eyes on his base. Maybe eliminators don't want to give up this base. Okay, now it does seem like the Spino is saying, you know, we don't want to be here, but we don't want you to have this. As I say that, some pistol shots are coming in right now. We have Silky Smooth's level 36 Spino going in on B Champion. 55 HP, 29 HP. Does he have a parachute? Jump parachute. Trying to shoot, but there's really nothing left. Arrows coming in from the side. Behind him. Oh, unfortunately, MPG from B Champion was double teamed. A Rex, Spino, and player. A simple parachute potentially could have saved him. That is pretty scary, though. So I can understand why he maybe didn't want to. Wow, this Rex and Spino from Silky Smooth are really climbing this mountain. Going back to Valar in the eliminators. Anti-hero being chased down. Is Taco going to whistle? Did he get a whistle off? Attack this target. The Spino's going in, but grenades have gone down. We heard the explosions. All right, Taco's gonna get back on his Spino and peace out. He doesn't want to deal with eliminators, grenades. Try to get another view of this area. Base was starting to get broken down. Doesn't look like it got finished. Anti-hero. Oh, Focal Chili. He went and got an airdrop. He's got his team here. They've got early tech, pistols, kite, and grenades. That airdrop, nice Focal Chili to keep him nice and fast. Looks like they're going to push away Valar. They don't want to deal with grenades. They don't want to deal with these pistols. They have tames, but they don't have the tech. Focal, probably my favorite item in the game. I really, really enjoy having this soup. Vroom, vroom. Killer Ink doing a little taxiing as well. I don't know how they hold on. That's a pretty bumpy ride. Spinos, Rexes, tames everywhere. Level 46 from Moleman from the Kitty Cats. We do see our next evolution event. These have been so nice. Harvest a bounty. Top right corner of the screen, you see a little green up arrow. That can only mean good things, right? All of these players are now going to be gathering at an increased rate, I believe double. You can see the pickaxes being pulled out, the harvesting going. Techers and even tamers can benefit from this. Generally, this is a Techer's favorite, though. And when I do say that, it looks like we see Kappa Pride starting to, I mean, almost already set up for this with all of these furnaces, but now making quick work. Maybe the early Rexes were to carry the metal, and they are going to go gather the metal, put it on the Rexes, and then bring it back over to their little secluded base. Does look like they have 3, 6, 8 furnaces going. Going to be able to get a lot of materials with this harvest bounty. Tribe RN Jesus just stalking around right now. Oh, closing into almost just 1 hour left, an hour and 13 minutes. One interesting thing to think about in the patch notes is the long neck. The long neck is by far the most amount of damage at range you could do. Pistols have the most maybe consistent damage and are a little bit more versatile. As I say that though, P-Bot. P-Bot's getting dealt with by Dillo. His screen's all green, dude. This just brings me back to Jurassic Park. What was the gentleman's name in Jurassic Park that had to ruin the whole thing and eventually met, I believe it was a Dillo? As I was saying though, the long neck, which a lot of these teams are maybe teching to now. Wow, be champion. Look at that view, though. Look at this view, man. Are they on a vacation? Or are they trying to win and go to China? I don't know. Maybe both. He can't move, so he's getting a little bit of a help here, buddy. I'll help you. Punching him to actually get him closer. Now, if that's not tough love, I don't know what is. But what a view. This is just inspiration to be the best, to survive against the rest right here. This is beautiful inspiration. It's a little foggy out up here, but that's because they're actually in the clouds. This is the northern obelisk. This is probably one of, if not the highest points outside of the volcano in the map. They're in the clouds and they're overlooking the entire island. Yo, silky smooth. I like it. I like it. Psychosocial Rex, watch out, that's a cliff, buddy. As I was saying, that long neck, which is probably the most amount of range damage you could do. Long range headshots have been fatal before. It just got a nice little buff, actually. It got a 40% durability increase. So previously, after 10 shots, the long neck was rendered broken. It is a primitive weapon. It's not made with the best quality materials, and after 10 shots, it was no longer well. For whatever reason, the players, the members, the contestants, the inhabitants of the island have gotten a little bit better with their tech. It's now 40% better. They've increased it, I've been told by the engineers, and so now we'll be able to get, I believe, 14 shots, which could be the difference. We do have Boulay over here going up against Psychosocial. Mate boosted Rexes from Psychosocial. A level 73 and 41 Rex. And now a Carno and some Dillos joining. And Boulay has 1 Rex, 1 Carno. And I don't know if this is going to be enough. 4,000 HP out of 6,000. 2,000 out of 3. I really don't think Boulay is going to be able to deal with this Psychosocial taking out their Alpha Rex from Boulay. He's almost down 300. He's walking backwards. This is the best you can hope for. You're doing 2 times the damage, but he does go down, and now he's being chomped by Rexes. And no, Zoo TV from Boulay is taken out by Psychosocial. Now Poulet's here with their backup, but is it too little too late? They lost their Alpha Predator. They're trying to deal some damage, but these Rexes are mate boosted. It does look like all Raptors are now on Vlad. Oh no. He's got a jump parachute. He's going to be safe. We're going to go back to the action. Psychosocial. Oh no. They're taking a lot of damage on their secondary Rex. They've focused it down. They've done really good focusing what happened to be the lower one. And are they going to get it down? Oh, as they do though, the rest of the team from Psychosocial rallies in, and it does look like they're going to save it. They're dealing damage and breaking and killing everything. And it does look like they cleared it out. The Raptors are going to chase down yet another parachuter. He did drop his parachute, though. Does he have another one? He does have another one. Jumps and gets hit. And we can see just how fast he's pushed away at 41 HP. I don't know if he's going to be followed. No, it doesn't look like they're going to decide to follow. They realize that their mate boost, which is what this team currently has going for them right now, was almost in jeopardy. And they need to work on getting that Rex healthy. As I did say that, though, they did kill a Rex as well as a player. This Rex is now level 84. Psychosocial, 6.5 thousand HP. You can only imagine the other stats. I would love to be able to see them. The stamina, the damage on this. Really big victory for them. Poulet's not out of the game yet, but that is a big victory. You always love seeing those dino and player kills for that max influx of XP. Get out of the way. It looks like they're teching a bit. They do have... Are they all matching? Are they all the exact same? Close. 2 of them look like they are. He's got a little psoriasis or something. Get out of the way with their Rexes. Getting some tech down as well. Does look like our Harvest Bounty has gone off. Oh, wow, I like this. This is something you see in Survival Evolved, but you don't see in SOTF too much. This Argentavis, which is level 55, does have really low HP, so that most likely means we're probably going to see a lot of stamina or even weight, and it does look like it is weight right now. Vane is being lifted up into the sky, and I'm going to assume This Argentavis may be their delivery system for metal. It does look like they have some furnaces up here. I like this. Oh, maybe. Oh, this is not their furnaces. Maybe this is not their delivery system for metal, but this is their transport for battle. Vayne with that pistol out. Maybe they're out hunting. Thought they were going to go ahead and harvest some metal and bring it back down to their teching area, but maybe that's not the case. Maybe they're out here hunting. They've got their guns and they're looking for some easy kills. They do see a teching area from Barside Brawlers. Our next evolution event will be Beast Within. Now this one, thank God this was not too early, but basically what happens is a red haze, a drunken haze of fury and rage is going to come over the island. We're going to start seeing it right now. And what this is going to do is this is going to turn every once passive dinosaur, think of your Brontos, your Trikes, your Stegos, think of those passive, generally herbivores, even the Dimorphidins that are generally passive unless you attack them, they're going to become enraged and they're going to come after anything near them. So this turtle is going to come after this team. Now, there is potentially a little caveat with that, and I'll just explain that as I look like a fool and the turtle's not doing anything. If you are on a tamed dinosaur, your scent is cloaked. They can't smell you. They just smell the dinosaur. The dinosaur's so pungent, they don't know you're there. And I guess they use scent or something. Or they're too scared of the dinosaurs to attack. But if these players were to get off and travel on ground, maybe getting some like materials, harvesting something, they would be getting aggressed on. But with this late in the game, maybe a lot of those herbivores are already taken down for hide or whatnot, and they're relatively safe. Coming back to Silky Smooth, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just here because I love the view. Like, I don't know, man. I kind of wish that I was in this team, just filling these furnaces and just looking over this edge. Death-defying, yes, but breathtakingly beautiful. I do have my sky quality up quite a bit so we can get a nice look. So that's why that fog is really intense up there, but they are in the clouds. Tribe Hail Kappa on their Sabertooth still. They do have some basic form of tech, but I've been seeing this tribe moving around quite a bit. I don't know if they're looking to strike players that are not ready, or if they're out harvesting materials or getting airdrops. I'm not exactly sure, but they are covering quite some ground. Does look like they found the Ankilo of Praise and Jesus. Someone was out and about. Maybe they're getting some massive flint with this Ankilo. It is the best flint gatherer in the game. Generally, people just use their pickaxe, but with such time like this game, maybe you go and tame yourself an Ankilo. Another Ankilo for metal as well. Great, great, great harvesters. They're climbing the mountain, but there's not much to see here. Poulet, they did take a big damage hit earlier. Hiding on the backside of this mountain. Does look like Psychosocial, who did take out the Rexes on the other side right now. But I think Ani is going to be alright. Don't think they're going to find him there. That's a pretty nice spot. The Rejects running around with their stomping Rexes and their Carno in the back. On the beautiful shore of the ocean. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just oh no, did they find him? Did they actually find him? They're not gonna find him, I say. And then they do. Never doubt the Psychosocial scouting party. The Bone Raptor. Is he gonna go for it? Does he want to hunt down the kill? Is he gonna jump in the water? Is he gonna let it go? He's looking. They'll never find him. That's an amazing spot. The Bone Raptor with the senses. He is going to go after him. He sees the Trikes. Oh, his team is here. That's what he was waiting for. They're stomping in. They're coming in. Is there anything they could do? They've surrounded him. They cut off the exit. They came from all ways. The scouting party sent in the reinforcements, and Psychosocial will claim yet another from Poulet. Oh my gosh, 84 Rex is only going to get bigger and stronger. It does look like they hit some Trikes, but I don't know. Trikes, even in this amount of numbers, are not going to touch this army. 69 contestants still left, 20 tribes still in it. That means every tribe, no matter who they've lost or what misfortunes have happened, still have a chance to be one of the top 8 and be flown out to Shanghai, China to compete in the Summer Cup of ChinaJoy for a prize pool of $40,000. RNGesus just stalking over these mountains. As I was saying really early on, we get to see beautiful places that we don't normally get to see with this increased timer. Oh, it does look like Volsic just dropped a grenade. How far did it go? Oh my gosh, it blows up the base of YGT. Now he's going to hit and run. He's out of here. He's taking his saber and he's leaving. One grenade came in. We're going to come over here. It looks like the ape is trying to attack. I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. Where? The ape is trying to attack Toast. Toast is... he's just taunting them right now. They've got their bows out. They're trying to shoot some arrows. And it does look like Toast is just taunting them. He's just running circles around them. I can't tell if any VoIP is being said. Maybe a little friendly banter. Maybe good luck. Hope to see you in the finals. But it does look like at least one portion. Now, thankfully for YGD, it was not this side of the base, which is their mortars and pestles, their smithy, and their cooking pot. It maybe was just a couple furnaces, whereas that's still damaging. It's not devastating. But that was a nice little sneak attack. So we have seemed to confirm this, that Hail Kappa is out on Sabretooth just looking to cause havoc. YGD on the way back to defend. Call home. Call back to the mothership. Maybe they have more grenades to drop. Maybe they have some guns. Does look like Messi was potentially trying to get some guns. We did hear that Demorphin attack. That is from that beast within that's like slowly wearing off right now. And these fast critters, the Sabretooths, this is their playground. The sides of mountains with rocks and huge cliffs. Look at the sabers just launching around. Bar side brawlers, they're not out of it even though they're down to 2. That Spinosaur did stand up. It is level 69 right now. It is still very low HP. If I got my math right, it should have stood up 35 plus half. I don't know, somewhere. Just as that happens though, Predator Knight does come out. Not only does Predator Knight happen, but the Ring of Death is starting to move. At 1 hour, it does look like the Ring of Death is moving. So this ring out here, that ring that I was talking about that has changed, is starting to slowly creep forward. So we're going to be seeing this. And now this is so far out that it's not going to really touch anyone in the next couple of moments. But very soon, some of these far out tribes are going to have to start figuring out their relocation plan. Predator's Night as well. It should be going nighttime as well as really infusing every predator out there. Those Rexes, although most of them are probably tamed, but those Rexes, those Raptors, those Spinos, they're going to be sniffing out blood. They're going to be catching your smell from, you know, up to twice as far away now. So you kind of need to watch out for that. We do see the Chinese storytellers. I actually like what they did here. I know this is just SOTF, but I see little things that help the team out like ramps, and I get really excited. It's silly, sure, but I like it. They've got 3-way ramps going up to their base. They've built a pretty decent base, maybe a little bit larger than they needed, but it looks pretty cool. They've got their Rexes, Carno and Spino. Some pretty decent levels. They are mate boosted as well. That is nice to see. The Believers, they're out leveling up their Rexes. Every time I try to find action, it has not been Kappa Pride. So we were going to go check in with them. I want to see what they've been doing. It's looking like they're out leveling up their Rexes now. Maybe they got their tame. Yes, maybe they got all their tech done. So now they're trying to get their tames. They do have them tamed. Now they're just getting them leveled. 4 Rexes, 1 per player, it does look like. They do have them mate boosted as well. If they didn't, that'd be pretty unfortunate. Some of these Rexes quite low. Some of them pretty healthy, though. They're just out working at sharing experience and leveling up. Kappa Pride just grinding, doing what they need to do. Let's check out Carnivore Drop, Kyre Game, Dark Realm. They've improvised a little teching area on the side of a volcano, it does look like. Took some losses early on, but they're still battling away. Get out the way. We saw them exact some damage, I believe, to Barside Brawlers early on. They've got some birds. It looks like they are... Oh, they've got Rexes as well. Birds maybe for maneuverability. Maybe pick up players and feed them to their Rexes. Tech, Rexes, birds. Oh, nice. I like to see this. We have a Fabricator too. Now they're relatively close to inland. They're not super far away. Not as far as some of the tribes. I guess they're not close, but they're not as far as some of the tribes. They do have themselves a Fabricator. Fabricators are the most advanced technological things that have come up on the islands of SOTF or ARC. You're going to be able to get your pump shotties, your flak armor, your potential assault rifles, all the way up to RPGs, which now this is the only way to get an RPG in this game. As in Hail to the Kings, the previous way to get them, the RPGs have been removed. So if you want RPGs, you need to make them in your Fabricators. RPGs, C4, maybe Riot Shield, some other really high-end tech can come out of this. We don't hear it on right now, so maybe they're already used it or not ready yet. They do have some time left, though, to get that pumping out, the supplies that they need. As I say that, we go and see Kitty Cat, and they actually have their Fabricator on, and they've already got full flag, so they're a couple steps ahead. The Kitty Cats, that's Wilson, Burtbat, Moleman, and I believe Hannibal. They've got some tames, pretty decent levels it looks like. And when I say decent, oh my goodness, amazing levels. They've got their tames, they are leveled, they've got their tech. This team is becoming an efficient snowball right now. Love to see a team working together. Each player just running. They know what to do. They know where they're going. They don't have to even probably ask too much. They've got someone working metal, someone working spark powder, someone working gunpowder. Like, really awesome teamwork right there. Rejects leveling up. Just down the way, though. Victoria's Secret. Now, do they spot this? Raptor to their left. It is nighttime, and for us, it's a little bit brighter than it is for them, but I do think they spot it. No, they're getting what I believe is going to be oil, but right next to them, wow, he does get away on his Bone Raptor. A quick little foundation's going down. Looks like maybe they're going to go for some grenades. I've got that sound. We may see grenades. That might have been an oil rock. Those rocks have a couple different forms. Psychosocial, more trank arrows. They do have their level 86 Rex, but they're saying we want more, and I can't blame them. Is more bad? Does more hurt? I don't know. It is our second survivor location reveal. All of the beam of lights will let everyone know. Hey, buddy, we've got a team over here. We're down under an hour in our official semifinals for at least the qualification for ChinaJoy Summer Cup in Shanghai, China. I believe it's going to be at the end of this month. Don't quote me on the exact day, but I think it's the 28th, 29th of July. So they have a month to go ahead and get everything finalized once they do qualify. Victoria's Secret. Now, this is cool. We see them in cloth. And they have a Fabricator as well. All right, and we're going to see some tech. We'll see what kind of tech we see. But as I say that, Toast is back. Oh, the parachuting off. The hit and runs. Toast from Hail Kappa with those grenades. Blows up YGD again. Volsic takes damage. But unfortunately, Eratus was killed. The Sabertooths with the hit and run. They are sniping from the top right now. trying to deal some damage to the players. A grenade lands, though. They're out with Sabertooth, just trying to pester and ruin. And actually, this time, last time they might have, you know, breached the defenses, but they didn't really sink the ship. This time, wow, devastation with that grenade. We do see the rejects coming in on Victoria's Secret. Those Rexes that we spotted earlier, they didn't spot them then, but they've spotted them now. It does look like their fabricator is down. One of the Rexes, though, he does look like he has a massive horde of apes and raptors and scorpions, but he's making quick work out of them right now. He needs his teammates to come help him. He needs another Rex to come give him the mate boost. Empower me, he says. Now the mate boost is here. They're getting together. They're focusing down. They're saving their Rex. The army of Victoria's Secret is going to be sacrificed right here. It looks like they've left. No player casualties so far, but they've most likely left. They got on their Raptors and they ran right now as their army, their base is just being taken over by the rejects. They're starting to build their own base, but why would they need to do that if they could come just claim this base? Scorpions dead, apes dead. It's just all bags because the bodies even got harvested. No burials here, nothing but just eating the flesh or scales or whatever they have. The Rexes from the rejects, too much. Now they do have themselves probably some nice amount of metal pre-smelted. Some stuff in the smithy, I don't know exactly, and then whatever they were crafting in this fabricator, if they didn't pull it out before they left, now belongs to the rejects. They're checking the area to see who's nearby, but nope, nobody's really nearby. They got out and they're going to, looks like, abandon, as I say that. Chinese storytellers looking around, looks like they're posturing. That this back and forth movement on the Rex says, please don't kill me. I don't know exactly what's going on here. We did have an evolution event of Harvest Bounty. These Harvest Bounties are exactly what anyone with a tech situation wants to see. But with that, it does look like Silky Smooth does take a shot. Let's go down to... Oh, no. Silky Smooth gets another shot off as well. Silky Smooth has done a death blow to one of Praise RNGesus' soul. They found him. This is what I was talking about with those trackers. They come at midnight, and if you leave them at your base like this, players can easily come and spot you out. You're sitting there, you're illuminated, and then next thing you know, you've got a player at your base. With that though, they've brought back their army and they're coming in. They're chasing down. Silky Smooth is here now. They found him. They're closing in on Praise RNGesus. Their Rexes, their Spinos. Silky Smooth is closing in, about to kill this Rex. RNGesus 1v now 4. Pinned in, can actually move. Fully body blocked. I don't even know how he's going to be able to get out of this. He's trying to button rush his way out. He's making his way behind the Spino. He's just down to a few hundred HP left. Oh no, the Spino is stopping all. One Spino, level 46, is making his way around. Does seem like a couple shots from Victoria's Secret are ringing out, trying to deal some damage to the Rex. And is he able to get away? It looked like they had such a strong pin there. This Rex may be running out of stamina soon. Oh, but it does look like Soprano from RNGesus jumping parachutes off and has his Rex follow him. He doesn't want his Rex to be swimming because Spinos are way better in the water than Rexes. Those webbed-looking feet and that fin. This Rex has now been caught up to. He had a lead, but no, they've caught up to him. Rex is trying to dodge, void, get away. Soprano in the water. He's swimming down underneath this murky water. He's going to sacrifice his Rex, 300 HP, soon to be dead, but he's going to try to save his life. The Rex will go down. And let's see if they spot him on the other side running up the hill. No movements have really been made right now, but they do spot him. They've got scopes over there. They can't pop any shots, at least none that connect. I believe they're just going to let him go. Move back to the base of Praise RNGesus. And see what's going to happen. Those trackers, they come at the same time every night. If it's nighttime, they will come. It does take some extra effort. Oh no. Toast. Toast is hurting his cat. No. His cat's actually really low. He's stuck right here. If he harvests the tree, he damages his cat. Does the cat actually break through the tree though? Slowly but surely. He might be able to break through it. Slowly clawing it down. And he does. He's free. We've got some trank arrows from Taco. Trying to trank this bird. The bird is now gone unconscious. Level 24. Nice level. 47 minutes left in the game. Definitely time to be able to get some levels out of that. YGD running around. Bilbo Baggins harvesting some materials with his 4 apes. As I say that, fights are coming out. Volsic from Hail Kappa is targeting. Get out of the way. The pistol shots are coming. They're up on the mountain. They're shooting. They're trying to find players. Dealing damage. It does look like Vayne is taking a bunch of damage. Vayne at 47 HP hiding behind his base right now. Sko to the left trying to sneak up. They do spot him though. Oh, and a shot returned from Vayne. Hits Volsic and drops him down to half life. Now they're thinking better of this. Vayne down on the ground was able to return a shot with that long neck. That increased durability is going to allow him to pop a couple more shots off. And those Sabertooths just so fast, but the bird is able to outmaneuver Sabertooths, right? He's going up, but at this point they're too fast. Oh my gosh, that's such a fall. I can only imagine some damage was done to that Sabertooth. Not enough to actually critically wound it, but only some damage had to be done. These birds, while they're very, very good for getting around, you could see the HP on them. And even though 1400 may seem like a decent number, the increased projectile damage that they take, especially while taking increased headshot damage, could really render a bird dead in just a couple of bullets. They need to watch out. Very, very nice, but very fragile. Why? Please. Some shots coming out from Volsic again. Wasn't able to get the exact viewpoint from him, but it looks like he's got his Demorphodon named Jeremy. Nice name, Demorphodon, sir. I like it. And they're Sabertooths, and they're just hitting and running right now. 45 minutes left. That Ring of Death is closing in. Oh, it's past the beach now. It's closing in on the mountains. As I say that, the swarm is going to come down. And here they are, the Mega Neuras. This is the first time we've seen the swarm. I feel like this team, like these players right now, these tribes are having the best, the nicest game of their life. Yes, there's some grenades blowing up and some very mean people killing other people. Yes, but the server itself, or the world, the island itself, is treating them so nicely right now. I don't believe we've seen a mega heat or a mega cold, which could render some of the locations completely unusable almost. Toast with his pistol, spotting out some other players, not deciding to take too much of a chance here. Maybe he sees their sabers and he says, hey, Barside Brawlers can actually chase me down. Maybe I'm away from my team. It does look like this tribe, Hail Kappa, is their goal to just go out and try to wreak havoc. I don't want to say parasites, but like they're trying to just go out and reduce everyone else's ability to be the strongest, best that they can be. We'll see how that does work out in the end. We do have our first mammoth tamed. I'm very happy. Be champion. I love you guys. They tamed a mammy. Now I have no clue if this is just for wood or if they're actually going to try to get back these mammies to the center. That would be awesome to see. A slow and tedious but nice travel. Soprano did lose his Rex earlier, but he does look like he's still trekking along. Oh, he's actually all the way back to this Ring of Death right now. We'll see if he does go into it at all, even for just a moment. 204 HP. He would be the first player that we've seen touch the Ring of Death, and he might decide that he doesn't want to test it. Not sure if it damages armor. Killer Inc. with their full flak. Fabricators being made left and right. Some tames not quite as devastating as some of the other tames we've seen, but maybe this flak is their end game. Maybe they have every weapon known to man in their possession. Maybe RPGs. Let's just say this, team, if we see an RPG, we know that that team teched above and beyond. I do want to go back and check in with Resi, Decky, Ralph, and Vins of Kappa Pride. And they have themselves a fabricator as well. Double Harvest Bounty has really done a lot for the teams, and the ones that have taken advantage of it are reaping the benefits right now. We see full flak and what can only be called, I don't know, a pump shotgun and an assault shotgun. It looks quite big. Must mean it's very devastating. Does seem like Soprano, after getting dealt with before, is now trying to fight for his life. He does have a shield. He's taking some shots. You can see the tracers. That shield is blocking him, but pretty soon that shield could fail him. He's about to drop behind the hill right now, and he does drop behind the hill. He's going to get away, but are we going to see the Sabres chase him down? And it looks like they're trying. These Sabres are just so maneuverable. They're looking. Where did he go? Toast is spotting. Just down in front of him to the left. I can't blame him for missing him, though. There's just so many places to hide. And it does look like he's going to be able to hide behind the bush. How many are left from RNGesus? Is it down to just one? No, there's another one. Where's his teammate at? His teammate's riding around on a Rex, leveling it up the best he can. They are probably within the same vicinity as in, you know, fourth of the map or so. But they're definitely not ready to help each other. Victoria's Secret back to their base, which was destroyed by the rejects, trying to scavenge anything they can. Oh, was Soprano found out again? He was found again, and now he's parachuting away. They're chasing with their sabers. Shots are ringing out. And they're actually hitting him. He's trying to drop 16 HP. Can they? No, he had to reload. Falling from the parachute. 17 HP, broken bones. Can he hide? Can he get away? He hears the Sabertooth. The Dimorphodon is here. He's laying down. Is the Dimorphodon going to give away his position? No, Jeremy's going to fly right over his head. But the Meganura is. The Meganura is attacking him. He's going to have to... Oh, a lot of Meganuras are attacking him. He's actually laying down. You can't attack while you're laying down. And now it does look like Volsic was here. Jumps off and one-shots them. Soprano from Praise RNGesus is going to go down. Those pesky Meganuras gave him away, or at the bare minimum kept him from further moving. They're going to go ahead and loot his body, scavenge whatever he had left of that pistol, ammo, armor, etc. Poulet, 2 people. Barside, 2 people. Carnivore, 2 people. Teams are starting to drop. Hale is down to 3. Praise RNGesus, I believe, is our first one-man team. Valar down to 3. YGD down to 3. Let's go check in on JJ of YGD. Looks like he's got a nice Rex behind him. Those mate-boosted apes, though. I would just love to see these apes unleashed. 1700 HP on one of them. I would love to see them unleashed. Does look like they've left their teching area. They're potentially taming. Yes, they are. Another ape to add to their arsenal. That could be a crazy hit squad. Maybe if they play their cards right, get it behind a Apex tame like a Rex or a Spino. They might even be able to go out and kill it. All right, you guys, we are closing in on the last 30 minutes of the game. We've seen some fights, some hit and runs, some action, but that action is going to be picking up very shortly. You have to understand, every one of these contestants, they want to be successful, and there's an objective in this game, and yes, the objective is to survive, and to do that you may battle and you may, you know, fight, and that will eventually happen. But so far, Toast is here again. Grenades went down, pistols going down. It does look like Toast and the Hail Kappa are hitting and damaging. They're going after the bar side brawlers. Does look like one of their Sabertooths was tranked. They tranked their Sabertooths and then tossed grenades and bullet shots. This team has been doing nothing but action. From yesterday's passive games to today's nothing but action. As I say that though, Arctic Monkeys come down. Now the Sabertooth should be able to get away, but these big tames, these Spinos, if they get pooped on by the monkeys, could slow them down, really hinder their movement, maybe allow them to be grenade targets. Did a grenade just come out? He's up on top of the rock. He's actually just stalking him. The Sabertooth is stalking the Spinosaur. They feel so confident in this terrain with their fast mobile Sabertooths that they're just stalking him. Now this is a beast of a Spino. A level 86, but he's got these fast cats all around him. As I say that, Volsic jumps off. I can't actually connect. Volsic jumps off, starts popping some shots. Jumps back on his Sabertooth. Okay, this is where you got to start being careful. The brawlers are right up against this ring of death. Is he about to go in it, or is he about to just get away? 134 HP. Did he just go from 134 to 126 that fast, or did he take some damage? We'll see. This ring of death is closing in. Staying above it. He doesn't want to take any damage. I can't blame him. Where's his teammate, though? I don't know. We do have Spur right here. Fuse. He's actually on a Saber in the vicinity, but he knows that his Saber is not going to withstand more than just a couple rounds, volleys of fire from Volsic and Toast. I mixed the two. And their squad of Sabers just up the way, though. It does look like Silky Smooth are moving on. 2 Rexes, 3 Spinos. Some quite impressive levels, some good HP on them. Traversing the lands. And actually coming in close. This is probably the closest people outside of the first couple minutes to Kappa Pride all game. They do have their Rexes. They have their tech. Some of their furnaces are going out. Their fires are out. Most likely they don't need any more of the materials to make probably ammunition and things like that. They're just working on crafting, separating it. Some good levels on these players as they've been teching quite a bit. And it does look like that Fabricator is going to be broken. The Smithy probably coming next. Great play right here by Resi and Kappa Pride, taking away the ability for anyone else to walk up and be like, oh, free Fabricator. I have some metal. I'll make myself some flak. Players that leave this stuff open for anyone to come out are just asking to share their hard work with other people. Oh, some stem berries on the ground. Okay, just dropping them, not stemming this bird. Trying to wait for it to be tamed. Eliminators. Second best name. They actually got back to their area. This area wasn't completely demolished. You could see it was damaged, but not completely demolished by Valar. They got back and they got themselves up to a Fabricator as well. Daylo and his tribe Eliminators. They're all in flak. They all have metal shields. This is going to be really good for them. Those grenades early on from Anti-Hero and that Focal Chili really scared away the Spino from trying to do too much. Poulet going by Ape, it looks like. Killer Inc. Ex-Hunter survived quite long yesterday. We'll see how he fares today. Yo, the bar side brawler with the saber tooth. I like it. I may wear full metal, but my helmet will not change. My Indiana Jones hat. My hunter cap. Just teching away. It does seem like we have some potential grapple hooks. We'll see how those are used. I can't wait to see what's going on there. YGD. Yo, some people went with 20 Rexes and Spinos. YGD went with 20 Apes. Now, I'm not lying, you guys. I would love to see them actually put this to action. I cannot wait to see what this is going to do. I wonder. Okay, so there is a mechanic in the game. Big, strong dinosaurs or even more finesse raptors and sabers have a knockback ability where when they apply damage, when they actually connect, they do a little bit of a knockback, a little bit of a push. If you have enough of them, they've been known to actually push big dinosaurs like Spinos, Rexes, or even Brontos across the center platform. With the new Ring of Death, has YGD, come up with a new meta here? Are they going to be pushing their opponents outside the Ring of Death, making them die to that damage timer with these apes? They are quite tanky, they are mate boosted, and they will be able to push quite well. We'll see what they have in store for us. I'm really excited to see what YGD's bring into this. Victoria's Secret. Kappa Pride back at it again. Looks like they're done with their tech, or at least decided to move away from it. I'm assuming they're done. They broke it all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Rexes. Only 4 players, I believe. So one of these Rexes is on follow. Oh, we might see a fight going down, and yes, we are. Some Rex on Rex action. Psychosocial going up against the Chinese Storytellers. Chinese Storytellers backing up into the Brontos, and these are wild Brontos, but they will act as a little barrier as at least until Chinese Storytellers do reposition. They have a Carno, 2 Spine, or a Rex and 2 Rexes and a Spino going up against the 3 Rexes and the Spino, as well as the Scorpion. Don't forget the little Scorpion and Carno. The posturing is real. He's actually hiding. All right, and it does look like Psychosocial has pushed in 7,000 HP. They brought in the tank first so that he could start taking some of the damage. Then the rest of the team is closing in, and they're really focusing down this one Rex. There is no other Rex nearby, so there's no mate boost. This Rex is pretty low comparatively to the insane huge amount of HP. The other Rex comes in, and now the mate boost is in fact, but it's down to just 1,400 HP. Spinosaurus turned. They're now double teaming. The white Rex is getting pushed around, as well as the tames to my right. Let's see. We see Psychosocial trying to disengage from the Chinese over here, waiting till they have the potential advantage. This white Rex got down pretty low. They could focus it down, and that would actually really cripple the team, as they would not have the ability to get a mate boost. Mega Fog does come. This may allow some, disengagement if they want. Chinese Storytellers just backing up. The 2 Rexes, not mate, they are mate boosted now, are going after this Spino. Chinese Storyteller Spino dropping dramatically down to 900 HP, 700 HP. The fog is real right now. It does look like our player is going to jump off, sacrifice his Spino, and try to get away, at least for the time being. Chinese Storytellers do lose 1 Spino, and it does look like most of their players are using the fog right now. This Evo event came at a great time for them because Psychosocial's tames are just too big, too bulky, 7.1 thousand HP, and it doesn't look like Chinese Storytellers were confident, nor does it look like they even stood a chance against these tames. Level 78, seeing some great leveled tames out here. Oh yes, B champion, my champion. They have not 1, not 2, but at least 3 mammies. Mammies are not very fast, you guys. They're not the Saber-tooths, they're not the Rexes, but they are rather tanky. They have a really big AoE and a really relatively strong hit. So once you get some in mate boost, you put them next to each other, you start cycling their attacks with their knockback, their AoE, and their strong hits. They can easily be a force, if not at the bare minimum, a shield, a tank wall, per se, to hold back an incoming army of Rexes, Spinos, or whatever. 202, 198, 194. They're going in. They're trying to get their tames. And you could see from 202 down to 180 HP, 20 HP damage just going in that Ring of Death. That is the new mechanic right now. Oh, wow. Down to 168 on X-Hunter. Oh, Taz is actually still in it. Taz drops down to 94 HP, not realizing that you can go. He's going back in. He's trying to get something out of the Fabricator. This new Ring of Death has dropped him down to 70 HP, trying to head back. If you wait too long and you go Broken Bones, you may not be able to make it back. 54 HP on Taz, 170 on Hunter right now. He's back at his smithy, 157 and counting, 153. He's trying to get back out. He looks like he will make it, but this Ring of Death is really proving to not be something that you want to mess with. The way that health works in this game, as soon as you get to approximately around that 20% health total value, so out of 100, that's 20. At 200, that's 40. If you get down to 40 HP, you go into what I call broken bones, or a state of, you know, shock, where you can barely move. And if you're fighting the Ring of Death, that may just, you know, be your death. Oh, pretty close. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little excited about that. Brings a new dimension to the game. We do have Hannibal, who is known for this weapon right here. You ask anyone that's been in this scene for more than a couple days. Oh, and we will see Victoria's Secret got the supply crate, and they got an RPG. You could see them running. He's shooting right now with this long neck. He has connected. He's trying to... Oh, and it does look like he was taken out, but it was by Mole Man. Hannibal and Mole Man. Mole Man with, I believe, the long neck. They do take him out, which, if I'm not mistaken, yes, they took out the player, Randil, I believe, with the RPG. So they came to contest the Super Crate, and they got an RPG. Earlier I did state if we saw an RPG, we would have said they crafted it, but I guess I overlooked the Super Crate. It is too super, man. RPG going to team at Kitty Cats. You can see how slow Hannibal is right now picking that up. They're not able to claim this ape, but they can kill it. Gonna go ahead and pull whatever else they can off of that body. Okay, we have a fight going down. RNGesus against Kappa Pride. Now, RNGesus took some major losses early on, and it does look like Kappa Pride is here with all 5 of their Rexes. They went all Rexes. They're not looking for Spinos or anything else, and they've actually body blocked. It does look like Rezi riding Shrooms is trying to get behind. He's not even really attacking too much. He's just trying to body block, and Rock is up in the air. He's in the mess, and he's made quick work of. Rock is taken out, and that is our first tribe to be eliminated. Can we have a little bit of a rip for Praise RNGesus? They were picked apart by the Saber-tooths and finished up by the Kappa Pride. Kappa Pride getting that player kill, though. A lot of their Rexes are not quite as impressive as, say, some of the other dinosaurs we've seen, as they really worked on teching up to that Fabricator. So for any of those Rexes that didn't get a lot of extra love, they now, all 5 of them, will have some boosted experience from that level 61. Or actually, I don't know if it was 61. The player was level, he was 61, correct? 61 kill. That's going to be a lot of experience to spread out to them. Does look like they decided not to kill this ape, but leave him on the battlefield. And now, I believe the last remaining Victoria's Secret player. Let me see. Nope, never mind. They have 3. Just the one that's here is going to go back and claim his ape. "23 minutes. We're closing down. Once we do hit 0, that ring will be fully closed in. Players will need to be completely on top of this center platform. If they are not, they will be taking a steady amount of damage, as we saw earlier, until they do get out of the ring of death, or they do succumb to it and die. I do not believe tames take damage to the ring of death. At least not that I've seen. Grabouge. They've got themselves some nice tech as well. Some flak, some pistols. We'll see what else they have in the long run. Kappa Pride. Oh my gosh, one of the Rex is down to 400 HP. So I believe, I don't know if they were taking damage, but this is actually pretty cool right here. It does look like they're body blocking their low HP Rex right now. Their low HP Rex is getting body blocked so Rezi can go up and heal it. And as that happens, the rest of the team is making sure no one else is around him. Survivor Tracker does come up, and as I say that, Victoria's Secret is starting to build what I could only assume is a dino pin for these wonderful mate boosted apes. The Victoria's Secret playing on the, you know, Victoria's Secret, that wonderful boutique, is making a little nice location for their 2 apes. Now this wood can easily be, as I say, wood. Stone comes out. I don't know exactly what this build pattern is though. If you do have OCD, I apologize. Okay, now I see it. Now it's coming together. The stone is going to be a lot harder to get through, although not impossible, than the wood. Maybe a couple platforms or a couple buildings are going to be built here. Now Decky Rage, we can see him peeking up on his Rex, is telling his team. YGD's also here. 21 minutes or, excuse me, 21 minutes early. Alrighty then. Okay, we do see Valar going up against Get Out of the Way. And maybe Valar is thinking, we need to get out of the way of this tribe. Or no, they're back. They just came around. We have an epic brawl here. I don't even know what's what. The orange is Valar. The red is Get Out of the Way. It looks like Mammies and Rexes and maybe even Argentavises are going up against Valar on your right. Get Out of the Way on your left. Does look like that. We hear shotgun shots going down, doing massive amounts of damage. It's just utter carnage. It's kind of hard to even see what's going on. How these players are figuring this out, I don't know. It does look like we're starting to see some dinos starting to drop right now. Rex down. Argentavis bloody. Argentavis dead. It does look like we see a lot more red though. Tribe Valar maybe getting bested right now. Or at least maybe trying to reposition. 1,000 HP on this Rex against the 3 Rexes. Oh, we saw some grenades going off up in the air over here. The Spino getting bloody as well. But the Spino is the tankiest dinosaur they have. The Rex about to go down. Valar down to just 1 Spino left. Players on the ground. But this, they're shotgunning though. It does look like the get away from me is shotgunning the Spino down. All of Valar's tames seem to be bested right now. Taco running away at the top. Are they going to be able to take any players out? We do see Rubio getting hit by this Carno, which is actually boosting him away right now. Are we going to have any parachutes after him, or just the Rex is chasing him down? No actual players have died, but pretty much their entire end game does seem to be taken out at this point. I don't know if much was lost by Get Out of the Way. Does look like this was a Valar's. Oh, maybe they did lose a couple birds or so. Saying that though, the Spinos from YGD are closing in on the Victoria's Secret. They're saying no box strap for you. We're most likely gonna see a parachute. He's whistling his apes. He's trying to get him out. Oh no, they're closing in. Bilbo's closing in with that shotgun. Says get out of here. Now as I say that, Rubio was chased down and shotgunned by SKO from Get Out of Here. Those Rexes and those Spinos are going to get some levels. The ape is actually chasing down the Spino, and the Spino doesn't want anything to do with it, because in the end, it does look like YGD has a little base of their own. They're ready to protect themselves from acid rain. Their apes are in there. Oh my gosh, that's really funny. That ape is doing some damage. Now, the two apes, May boosted apes, are doing some damage to these Spinos. But grenades have went down, or C4. It was, in fact, C4. The apes were a ploy. They were a ploy all along. One ape had explosives. The Spino down. The Rex down to 69 HP. The apes were a ploy the whole time. Victoria's Secret was just sending them in. And now it does look like the other Rex has gone down, too. Who else is here? The rejects are closing in. YGD is getting killed. They've broken through their base. But what did they find? They found a horde of apes. Can they take them? The apes are coming out. Some are stuck right now. JJ's still inside. He needs to send them all out. Their apes are on the Rexes of the reject. The rejects are trying to attack. It does look like 3 are here. Maybe more are coming in. No, they're trapped back behind. They're trying to deal with them. They opened the gates and the flood was left out. The rejects trying to reposition. Maybe trying to chase down a player here, or I think there's a player here. There is a tracker, so maybe trying to chase down and now whistle on a player. Does see some pistol shots are coming out. I can't actually render the player. He's too sneaky deaky like, but he's gonna be able to get away. He's probably on a parachute right now, and they're taking some shots at him. 6,700 HP. Oh, that was actually JJ. That's JJ parachuting away. I'm just having a small interruption. Oh my gosh, though. The apes are still in here. We'll see what happens. Oh, they're dealing with them. These Rexes are going to be able to take them out. I would just love to see what actually would have happened if every ape would have gotten out. There is still 4 left, and they're trying to, but... Oh, now they are here. But the full team is ready from rejects, and they're going to be AoE damaging them with May boosted Rexes. Sadly, these apes are not going to be put to their full potential. They're going to be taken out one by one. YGD was down to 3 early on, or relatively early. JJ is the last sole survivor of YGD. Their entire hope to get into China, their entire hope to go to Shanghai to compete in the Summer Cup of ChinaJoy rests on JJ's shoulders. Darkrel and his teammate Kyer, the last 2 remaining carnivore drop. Making their way to the Ring of Death, or making their way away from the Ring of Death. The Eliminators checking out the Victoria's Secret broken Dinosaur Gate. The same time taking a couple pot shots over here at the Rexes. The Rexes have cleaned house. So getting here early, building yourself what can only be called a makeshift dinosaur box strat seems to not be paying off so far. Maybe this needs to be out of metal. Maybe this needs to be out of metal. Oh, but we do see some shotguns coming down. Grenades landing. Oh, and it does look like Victoria's Secret gets a kill on the rejects with that rocket launcher. At the same time, X-Hunter is chasing down Darkrel. He's got a grenade. He's holding it. He's holding it. But then Darkrel's closing in. Grenade bounces on the ground. It actually blows up the Rex from Killer Inc. Darkrel's going to easily be able to get away from this. We're going to go back to where the RPG landed. It doesn't look like it has killed any dinos, but it did kill a player. Oh no, Kyer's not going to be able to get away though. Outside the Ring of Death, broken legs and taken out to, in the end, Mega Neuras. Kyer Gaming goes down. A couple hits, some damage, and then the Ring of Death, the Mega Neuras. That swarm hitting at just the worst time for Kyer Gaming, or Kyer Game, excuse me, ever. But for the best time for Killer Inc. Killer Inc. did receive some damage. You could see they're already breaking some of their... I'm assuming this was broken off and they had to replace it with some cloth. Their dinosaur down to just 500 HP. They do survive though. Valar did lose all of their tames earlier, at least the majority of them. And now they have the Believers on one side, Rejects on the other. And this is a lot of Rexes to be hiding next to. Darkrel still keeping the carnivore drop alive, the last sole remaining member. 13 minutes, this Ring of Death is closing in right now. So you could see it completely and closing in on the volcano. Believers, 4 Rexes, quite tanky, quite heavy. Love seeing that. The same time, Kappa Pride, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Rexes, man. I don't even know where they all came from. 7 Rexes from Kappa Pride. It looks like almost every team member gets to have their own individual mate boost. Every team member, that is, besides Ralph. Ralph doesn't get his own mate boost. He has to come back to the team. Ralph is at the front, though. He doesn't need his own mate boost, I guess. Dalo with that pistol, maybe trying to spot an easy kill. Now, if you take a look at these Rexes, the ones that are being ridden, the ones that have players on them, they're doing a lot of back and forth movements. Every time a Rex moves, it takes one heaping step that moves the player up and forward and down, really making it quite hard to get a shot off, or at least a shot that lands. You could see them posturing, moving back and forth. Really, really hard. If they were to stand still, they would be basically ready to be killed at any point. Looks like Team Garbouche gets a long neck shot on Poulet. Grabouche. Again, I do apologize. Some of these very awesome, unique names if I don't say them right. Oh, Killer Inc. getting some long neck shots in. It does look like we're starting to see damage coming from different directions right now. Those long necks, those pistols, even some grenades, C4 and RPGs from the super loot crate. The damage is coming in. We're down to 19 tribes, closing in on that 10-minute mark. 59 contestants, and everyone wants to be in the top 8. That is the goal right now. That is what they're looking for. Finish top 8. Of course, we want to see epic battles and someone to win, but in the player's mind, they're looking for top 8. Shots are raining out from the eliminators right now as they do see Get Out of My Way is closing in behind them. We have 19 tribes, you guys, but we only have 4 ramps to get up. So there is going to be some traffic jams. It does look like Eliminators is pulling out this RPG to say, are you sure you want to come up this ramp? Maybe there's no RPGs. Maybe there's no actual rocket-propelled grenades, but there's at least a rocket launcher. And when he has it out, they've spotted it, and they don't seem to want to come. With that being said, though, the Carno is going to be sent in. They're going to switch to some pump shotgun action, potentially, and deal with that Carno. RPG's back out. If they do move in these tames, he's ready. He's saying, you guys deal with the Carno. I need to be ready with this RPG. Now they're coming in staggered. This is actually really good. Doesn't look like Eliminators are ready to deal with this. They moving in really tactically right now. Rex is in the back, not wanting to get RPG'd. Carno coming up, starting to add some craziness. Kappa Pride right behind the Eliminators. The Eliminators only have 1 tame. It does look like the Carno's coming. Another one, or this same one's coming back in. The Ape is on it. They're shotgunning it. But in the end, Get Out of My Way is backing up and actually spreading their dinosaurs apart. Really like to see that. And it's really great play. The whole time, Taco was here but decided to move down. Carno's been pushed off by this Ape. Shots are raining out right now. No scope, just free shot. Vane actually getting some good damage in too. 72 damage is a nice shot. That Ape will very soon be dead if they keep landing these shots. The Believers over here. The posture is set. This Carno is just really taking a lot of damage. When I said that Ape was going to be dead, I didn't know it had 2,500 HP. Oh my goodness. Are these the apes from the olden days? This is insane to see. 3,300 total HP. Does look like Ralph. Ralph actually was taking damage. Maybe he was feeding or something. He's going to go ahead and move back. He got down to 140 out of 223. Barside Brawler is down on the shore. That Ring of Death is closing in now. Right now, they are okay. Oh, but as I say that, B Champion does take out one of Barside Brawlers. Where? Where were the shots rained from? B Champion on the ground. Right next to Barside Brawlers, actually. They did find one of the last remaining 2 members of Barside Brawlers. Now it's all up to Fuse. Shots are being rained out right now. They're going to go ahead and disengage. Victoria's Secret back in that... Oh, another makeshift area? Does look like the Spino from bar side is trying to push in to be champion. They're popping some shots at it, though. And now he's retreating and backing up. He has plenty of HP, but maybe he's thinking about it in the long run. Do I need to heal again? Is this worth it? Or should I leave? But at this point, you could see that this Ring of Death is closed in. I don't know what to call this area, but Death Valley. The same thing is about to be too late for B Champion if they don't get out of here. This is a cliff that I don't believe anyone can climb up. Maybe some grappling hooks. Beast Within at the same time with this Ring of Death closing in. B Champion's going to be able to sneak out. But as soon as this Ring of Death does touch this corner, Barside Brawlers are going to be stuck inside of here. He really needs to start heading out right now. Does he know something we don't know? Oh my god, he does know something we don't know. His Spino took rock climbing lessons and runs right up the cliff. Everything I just said, Barside Brawlers are better. Alright, you guys, we have this Beast Within, Night Haze, and Survivor Tracker up as well as this, so we're kind of getting this really crazy feel right now, but so are the contestants. As we fly around and just check out the armies that are positioning right now. 6 minutes left, 19 tribes, almost 60 players remain. Get Out the Way has still not made their way up. Eliminators, surprisingly enough, with just their aim and potentially that rocket launcher, have held off the horde of Rexes from Get Out of My Way. They're trying to find another way, another path. They are returning damage right now, but it's just not enough so far. As I do say this, it does look like Silky Smooth is going up against Barside Brawlers. Silky Smooth does have 2 Rexes and a Spino up against the last remaining Barside Brawler. This is Fuse, excuse me. Now 2 Spinos here. Now 3 Spinos here. Silky Smooth is making quick work. Fuse jumps off. He's on the ground. He's parrying. He's going to try to get lost in the jungle. This is in Beast Within, though. You can hear the Rexes behind him, but they slowly dissipate. Fuse lives on. Maybe his Spino doesn't, but Barside Brawlers live on. And he's going to be able to get away. Five minutes left. At 5 minutes, the Ring of Death will be on these platforms, these pylons, these metal things. Every player will need to be in front of that. Get Out the Way, still taking pot shots. No scope, just with iron sights. Waiting, trying to find the right shot. Trying to see, maybe they can kill the man with the RPG and then rush up. You can see Red's on the left, taking some shots. The Tracer's going off, but it doesn't matter because pretty soon that Ring of Death is going to be here and then you'll be forced to move. No one has moved in quite yet on Eliminators. At the same time, though, we see some damage coming down on Kappa Pride. Kappa Pride was just doing a little damage to a Raptor, pushing it off. Spinosaur from Kitty Cat is here. The Kitty Cats are here now. We do see the rejects. And now a fight is going on. B Champion up against Killer Inc. They've got the Mammies and B Champion. Killer Inc. with what is so far 1 Spino and 1 Rex. Does look like the player Taz jumped off though. Taz is on the ground behind the Rex. A Raptor is closing in. He's getting dealt with. The Spinosaur is getting almost killed right now. We do see shots being shot from Dent. Spinosaur down to just a couple of hits. The Rex is still relatively healthy, but now B Champion is closing in. Their mammies have been tanking this Rex, and now the Rex is coming in to deal with it. That Spino did go down, and it looks like this player's about to almost be knocked out. We've got a brawl going on right now, and it does look like the champion, hashtag B Champion, is going to take the best of this. Killer Inc. about to lose their Rex, closing in right now. Dent's trying to get some shots off. X-Hunter still on the Rex, not giving it away. But these mammies, they just keep hitting and knocking it back. This Rex may be out of stamina right now. Swordfish from B Champion, though, was taken out by Dent with that pistol. Dent does get a kill as they are trying to focus down the Rex with those mammies and that last Rex. He does jump off. He whistles his dino to follow him. Even though it's out of stamina, if you're not riding it, you could really use it. And at just 800 HP, these mammies are closing in, but they have not killed it yet. The Rex is coming in too. Fluffy B from B Champion actually committed suicide. I'm not sure, but it is, yes, because he was outside the Ring of Death. Maybe he took some fall damage or somehow was pushed outside. Oh, you know what? It does look like potentially Killer Inc.'s players with guns forced him out there. B Champion had the tames, but Killer Inc. on the ground with the firepower. Now, these mammies might be able to be dealt with. This Ring of Death is closing in, though. Do you defend your tames? Oh, B Champion killed by kitty cats with an RPG. I guess they were trying to potentially get up the ring, and just leave their tames, and they were RPG'd down. Now Chinese storytellers are trying to come up the same way, and it does look like Bert, he's trying to RPG them. Let's see if the RPG goes off. We have 2 RPGs, one shot and miss, but that Ring of Death is coming, and you're gonna need to come in. Another shot and miss. Kitty Cats 2 miss, but they do push him off. The Rex is falling off, and that Ring of Death is coming in. The second Rex is coming up right now, but they're trying to body block him. He does switch by. Warlock taken out by Team Garbage. Poulet taken down to 1 member left, I believe. Okay, Kitty Cats is gonna hold this. Taz Pro from Killer Inc. died to that Ring of Death as well, I believe. Yes, he did die to the Ring of Death. That Ring of Death is devastating if you're not looking forward to it. Killer Inc. trying to close up right now. We're down to just 18 tribes left. The Ring of Death is about to close in. Players are fighting everywhere. Rexes biting, chomping. Killer X taking massive damage. Dent's killed to the Ring of Death as well, I believe. Oh my gosh, the mammies are being pushed off. Killer X is being damaged in every way. The last 2 members are right here being chased down by Kappa Pride. Kappa Pride needs to stay out of the Ring of Death. Does look like X Hunter is down, and it's all down to the last Killer X member. Razor Blade as Kappa Pride is focusing around. Chinese storytellers are here as well. They're trying to get it on taking out Killer Inc. Killer Inc. may be your 18th place tribe. He's running around, circling, trying to avoid the Ring of Death and all the dinos too. It does look like Taco from Valar is taken out by Reds with a pump shotgun. Oh my gosh, is Killer Inc. gonna stay alive? No, Ralph won't have that. Ralph is closing in and chomping. Killer Inc. parrying. Calvat killed at the same time. Oh my god, we have a typeForced. Oh, they left it to die. Or maybe, I don't know, it's got C4 on it. I'm not sure. The swarm coming down. Killer Inc. still surviving, I believe. We've got Team Hail Kappa here on the Sabertooths. We've got Team Kappa Pride on the Rexes. Chinese Storyteller in the middle. Actually, in the middle is Grabouche. Wormy the champion. He's here. We've got Silky Smooth over to the side right now. Pump shotguns going out from eliminators. Grabouche looks like he's shooting down Razor, the last member of Killer Inc. Trying to find some action for you guys. The last member of Poulet being chased down potentially by the Sabertooths of Hail Kappa. A lot of craziness in the center. Blad taken out by Dalo. Arma Poulet on that ape is now dead. YGD's last member, JJ, in the center. Chinese storytellers. Oh no, Victoria's Secret is being focused down right now by the rejects. He's being, oh, but he was trying to drop what only looked like some IEDs. Victoria's Secret has been killed. There may be 1 more member left, but now the Rexes from Chinese storytellers are coming in. Team Grambouge in the middle with the shotguns. trying to deal damage, maybe some explosives on Chinese Storyteller's Rex. The same time, it does look like the last remaining Barside Brawler's getting in. Dark Rel from Carnivore Drop taken out by a Spino from Silky Smooth. That is going to be your 16th place contestant. Tribe eliminated left and right. The action is coming on. In the middle is the hot spot. Does look like the Sabertooth's trying to get in, maybe try to loot this, but no, they're not going to have it. Chinese Storytellers biting and biting and biting. Team Garbouge on the ground, trying to somehow deal damage to them. Fuzz taken out. Barside Brawlers eliminated. Garbouge taken out by Killer Inc. Oh my god, Garbouge dropping left and right. But don't worry, Wormy's still alive. JJYGD gone, eliminated. Wormy pushing in right now, trying to take out Killer Inc. with that pump shotgun. Dodging left and right. Wormy, you can do it. Razor, oh, but the teammate, Alex comes around from the side. Garbouge removes Killer Inc. They have been eliminated. It does look like so far they hold down the center. As I say that though, a Raptor comes in. Volsic from Hail Kappa taken out by Chinese Storytellers. Fights going on in every direction right now. Some posturing, but fights at least, okay, in the middle. Real Napalm taken out from Chinese Storytellers by the Eliminators. Oh, a cat is being attacked from Hail Kappa by these Spinosaurs. He's getting pinned in, he's quite low. And no, now the cat is down. Messi on the ground, hugging the Ring of Death. But no, Messi's taken out. Birdman point blank with the shot. Messi from Hail Kappa has been removed. I don't know how many members are left. It does look like we have Toxic left. Toxic's outside the Ring of Death, going in and out, but that tactic doesn't work anymore. Silky Smooth here with their Spinosaurs. Sabertooth's trying to avoid all the tech. Tech really deals with them well and will kill them. And if they die, the Sabertooths go down. What do they have left? Not much. It does look like he's just hiding behind the Spinosaurs right now, trying to seek shelter. Oh no, we have a fight over here. Icebox on the Raptor, going through Psychosocial's huge tames. They can't. He's too fast though. He's too fast for y'all. All right, the posturing is here. The fighting is slowing down. Super Loot Crate coming in again. Garbouge in the middle. Icebox ended up getting killed by Eliminators. The Eliminators, man, they're sitting here with their guns and everyone is respecting them. Nobody wants to deal with the Eliminators. Now they're starting a really nice strat. A potential, okay, it does look like they're just starting to block themselves from some acid rain. I was gonna say if they surround themselves with pillars, it's really hard for tames to come through the pillars. They get stuck on them, but it does look like just acid rain. Let's go ahead and see any more fights. It does look like, oh, Kappa Pride is coming into the center, trying to take out my man Wormy and his teammate Alex from Garbouge, but no, they're getting repelled back, but back in they go. Decky Rage now here. This thing has to have focal. It's so fast. Decky's known for his focal and his speed. And that Rex definitely makes me think of Decky when I see it. Garbouge, though, they're getting closed in on. It does look like Ralph is starting to try to take some shots with his pistol. Back on his Rex. Doesn't want to receive any fatal damage right now. Herbivore Drop is going to come down at 37 players. 4 Ankylos per player. This place is going to get hectic with Ankylos right now. Any wrong attack. And now the evolution event. This is the new answer to this passive stale standoff. The Brood Mother is arriving. Let's find the Brood Mother. Somewhere the Brood Mother is making its way in, or is here already. We'll see in a second. I think the Brood Mother is falling. I don't know, man. I'm looking, I'm hunting, I'm trying to find the fights. No explosives down as far as we could see. And kilos everywhere. Rexes everywhere. Rexes do seem to be the go-to strat right now. Oh no, another tribe member of Hail Kappa with his Sabertooth getting chomped down by Silky Smooth. So as we can see, you guys, a lot of players, they don't want to go and really commit. And the reason why is because if you commit, you generally going to get retaliated on by at least the person you're committing on, if not other people trying to take advantage of the situation. With that being said, it seems like this is the go-to stalemate or passive, you know, posturing as I call it. Oh, as I say that though, an Ankilo was hit and now Silky Smooth has to deal with all of them. And then when I did say that too, it is here. The brood mother is here. Wild female brood mother, currently level 1, tameable by anyone. The way this works is this is a passive tame. Anybody can walk up to it, hit E, and start feeding this. The last person to feed this brood mother will claim the brood mother. We have kitty cats on one side, we have Kappa Pride on the other, and they are roaring. Decky is leading the charge right now for Kappa Pride. Hannibal, Moleman, and Bert. Now they're starting to back up, actually. We'll see what happens. The roaring is coming off. This is a battle of testosterone and fear. Let's see if someone... No one? Is it no one? Is no one going to tame it? Is no one going to try to take it on? Acid Rain is coming down. Nobody so far. Toast from Hail Kappa was taken out by Wormy. Hashtag go Wormy, taking out the Sabertooths. And that is your 12th place contestant. We're down to just 11 tribes left. Again, they want to be top 8 and they're getting so close. Hail Kappa has been removed. Now, this is very interesting at this point. I want to speculate. The conspiracy theory part of me is saying that these two teams either are mentally, like, telepathically connecting or have maybe talked about it and said, let's both get on either side and not let anyone tame the brood mother. I don't know. All you need to do is have one person sneak over and put some food on the brood mother and it'll start taming, and unless someone comes and checks it, no one will know. That's all they need to do is just sneak over and put a little food on it. Unless you get close and actually highlight over it, no one knows if it's being tamed until it's tamed. And once it's tamed, it might be too late. So far, nothing's going on. I have a little bit of a ragdoll issue. I'm sorry. And kilos all over the ground. Looks like maybe some of them are going after the Chinese storytellers Rexes. We've got a Raptor from Victoria's Secret still stalking around. Player stalking you actually on it, helping me with that. Definitely Kappa Pride has some of the biggest, if not the biggest, most massive army here. I believe it's 7 Rexes. Supply crate coming down right now. And right behind all these Rexes, we have Eliminators. And right next to Eliminators, we have that Victoria's Secret. They're actually just so close. Eliminators hiding underneath, trying to pop off shots, doing damage as they know, oh, the RPG came out to scare them. But is it going to be enough? Chinese storytellers are coming in. Do they see the Eliminators right now? Oh, and it looks like the Rejects from Garbouge takes a shot and is removed from the game. One of the players from the Rejects. Oh no, this ape went and attacked an Ankilo. That's not what you want to see right now. Every Ankilo aggressive on your ape, your 3000 HP ape. That is not what you want to see. This ape needs to get out of here. Hail to the King's Duns drop. I kind of thought RPGs were removed from Hail to the Kings, but YOLO RPGs. I don't know if it was tripwires in here or not. Every player does look like they went and got their Hail to the Kings. Nobody wants the brood mother. Let's go back and check in on the brood mother. Nobody has put any food in the brood mother. There's a chance they're trying to wait for the brood mother to get hungry and insta-tame it, but I can't be for sure. Stalking you, I believe the last member of Victoria's Secret being chomped down by Kappa Pride. The Rex down, or the Raptor down. And now the player on the ground, broken armor. One player from Chinese Storyteller is taken out. Kappa Pride doing word. Victoria's Secret has been eliminated. We have 10 tribes left. Only 2 more tribes to eliminate before everyone is qualified. Another member from Chinese Storyteller is taken out by eliminators. Chinese Storytellers are getting decimated right now off of these Rexes. I believe there's 1 player. No, there's 2 players. No, Silky Smooth is killed by Rejects, excuse me. He drops off. Yes, he drops off onto the Carno. I saw him at low life, and I thought he got taken out as well. Narco down to 49 life, maybe holding the entire fate of his tribe in his hands right now. He's trying to hide right now. He's going to go. Oh, a grenade comes down. 21 HP, broken bones. Any random tail swing from these Ankylos will kill him right now. They are swinging. He's trying to get back to his tames. He knows he can't go in there. He's whistling his tames to follow him. One shot from Grabuge behind him. Or a jumping shot from Dalo will eliminate the Chinese storytellers. Dalo coming in and helping finish off what they started. They do claim the Rex. There's a Carno and another Rex here. We'll see what does happen. Next tribe to get eliminated will be the final tribe gone before the qualification has been met. We'll see who pushes in, who attacks. 30 players, 48 minutes, only 9 tribes remaining, and it looks like eliminators with an RPG from Beliebers does take a loss right there. The Beliebers standing on top of the Rex, but an RPG return fires and hits him. He gets, oh no, Dalo going ham right now. Another RPG shot in and another kill. Oh my God, the Beliebers getting wrecked right now. Get out of the way with shotgun by Wormy, of course. Go Wormy in the middle at 12 HP, 10 HP. No, monkeys are on Wormy. He needs his teammate to come and help him. 5 HP, no armor. He's getting poop flung on him. Not like this, Wormy. Don't go down. Help your teammate. Help your teammate. Wormy, survive. You are a survivor. The pistol's being shot. They're trying to save him. Wormy's backing up, trying to block him the best he can, trying to lose aggro. No, Wormy, you can do it. Wormy can be alive. Belieber's taking a lot of damage from the tribe eliminators. Dalo doing a great work. Oh no, I didn't even see Arctic Monkeys come down. Wormy slowly gaining life. Grenade coming in though. Maybe potential arrows as well. No! Kappa Pride takes out Wormy. Kappa Pride, not like this. Not Team Grabuge. They deserve to be in the final. Now Alex is the last hope for Grabuge. If Alex goes down, Grabuge is eliminated as the final 9th tribe, and the remaining 8 tribes will be the qualifiers. Oh, it does look like someone started to tame it. The kitty cats. If there was a pact that has been broken, the kitty cats are taming the broodmother right now. Alex running around the center right now. We still have that posture going on. 9 tribes, 24 players, average of 2.5 players approximately per tribe, but some of them have all of their players still. Oh no. And the last soul member of Grabuge has been spotted. He does have an RPG, it looks like. We're trying to keep up with this. And he's being circled in right now. Kappa Pride trying to focus him down. Focus the weakling, it looks like. Oh no, he's doing a great job of avoiding not 1, 4, or 5, but potentially up to 7 Rexes. Grabuge with some amazing skills spread across their players. Looks like they've left him for the time being. At the same time, we have another fight going down. The Beliebers going up against the ape of eliminators. Now Rexes are dropping on everyone. 24 Rexes just dropped down. Players are gonna have to deal with their Rexes. At the same time, Belieber's still killing this ape. Oh no. Oh, not like this. He's still super healthy. Maybe even focal on him, but being chased down nonetheless. Ping pong back and forth. Maybe he could go find a place to hide. He keeps coming back to the center and using this. Ralph doesn't care though. He's going to keep circling, keep hunting. Ven's right next to him. Ven's is going to get off, push in, and maybe try to add some damage with that pump shotty. A little bit of damage was dealt. The Rex is biting. There's only so much stamina. One man can have almost so much running until he gets pinned in between 3 Rexes and ping pong back around 10 HP. One more bite. He's broken legs right now. Is this about to happen? Not like this, team. Grabuge is about to be eliminated. and Grabouge was eliminated, but Silky Smooth was eliminated 1 second before Jigsaw was killed by Kitty Cats, in a millisecond before Grabouge was defeated. Later, about half of a second to a millisecond afterwards, Grabouge is your 8th place eliminated team. Silky Smooth goes out at 9. Grabouge is in it. They're going to China, boys. Hashtag Go Wormy 2016. Now that the final 8 people are in, fights are going out. They're going to start fighting pretty soon. There's nothing left. They all made it in. Broodmother's going to be tamed soon. If you don't fight now, the Broodmother will decide it for you. Grenades going down. Psychosocial going in on eliminators. Dalo dropping grenades left and right. Kappa Pride coming in with their army, trying to focus down some of Psychosocial's Rexes. Some of them not following. Now they are following. They probably have their range adjusted. Oh, now they're going right past each other. The Rexes. Oh, one Kappa Pride Rex is getting sold out, though. Good night, sir. Sebastian the Second. You are valiant. Good night, sir. Kappa Pride closing in now, trying to focus down maybe some of these Rexes. Believers coming in from behind. Oh, and it actually looks like Psychosocial's tames and tame management is best in Kappa Pride. 3 Rexes from Kappa Pride have been down right now. It almost looks like they just sent in potentially the Rexes that they weren't on. Maybe some shots or some grenades coming down from Vins right now. Okay, it looks like Rezi is going to protect Vins. 1 Rex out from Psychosocial is out here. It doesn't even seem like Kappa Pride is interested in really attacking. Maybe they're not confident in their Rexes, or they were just trying to feed off their extra Rexes. I can't exactly tell. But Psychosocial with 7,000 HP on this one and plenty of HP to spare on the other ones does survive. Grenades going down from Decky Rage, and it's doing some damage, but at a max damage of approximately 1,000 per grenade, you're going to need to land 7 direct hits to take out the beast that Psychosocial has at 7,000 HP. We do have a fight going on over here now. The Kitty Cats is trying to attack and push away the Kappa Pride. They want their Broodmother. Kitty Cats are holding it off. One player just needs to come and feed at the end. If one player from Kappa Pride comes and puts any food on this, they potentially could steal it, but no. Kappa Pride is getting bullied left and right. Grenades are going down, though, and if Kitty doesn't move, they may take some insane damage. Anti-hero from Eliminators was taken out by Get Out the Way. Grenades are coming in non-stop right now. The Rexes are getting damaged, but the Brood Mother has been tamed. It only has 2,800 HP, but maybe that's enough. And it does look like the Kitty Cats are going to have the Brood Mother. It's going around now. Let's see what happens. It's spitting out. It's spitting out. It's 1,800, 1,500. Oh my God, look how fast these things are. These little spiders are going to spit webs and they're going to start attacking. Oh, let's see how many they get. They're going to hide behind the platform and just keep spitting out the little spiders nonstop. At the same time, Believers trying to get away from Get Out the Way. Kappa Pride getting pushed in by Psychosocial. Acid Rain coming down. Kappa Pride still has at least 3 Rexes in front of me, but Psychosocial looks a little bit more cohesive with their units right now. Maybe this is good because they can focus down Kappa Pride's Rex. Maybe this is bad because they are going to get grenaded, but at the same time, Decky Rage from Kappa Pride is taken out. I'm not exactly sure where he was, but he was not with his team. Grenades are going down right now. Explosives. The Broodmother is building the army. The Spider Army. The Spiderling Army is getting compiled right now from Kitty Cats with the Broodmother. Oh, Kappa Pride's Rex, 1,000 and counting. Vince is about to have his Rex lost. Tiva from the Rejects was taken out by Hannibal. Hannibal did just eliminate Tiva. Oh my God, a Rex went down in the center. Reds from Get Out of the Way was taken by Eliminator. Taken out by Eliminator, excuse me. Kappa Pride getting focused down right now. This is just a Rex with nobody on it. They still have 2 Rexes left. They're taking some shots. They're all underneath right now, popping shots. But is it enough to deal with these mate boosted beasts? 6, 8, over 10, 12, almost 13,000 HP on these mate boosted dinosaurs. Oh, maybe IEDs were put down or some sort of grenades, but explosives are going off. Psychosocial's pushing in right now. The Rex almost dead from Kappa Pride. Psychosocial, though, just died to Vince with that shotgun. Vince pushed in, got that kill, and now the Rexes are closing in. Oh, dang, those shots from those shotguns are so devastating. If all these grenades are coming out, though, are they going to land? They did land. One of the Rexes down, but does the other Rex go? Do more grenades land? They do land. Vince is taken out by Rezi. Team kill. Yo, Vince, that's for always talking crap to Rezi. Rezi says, I will kill you. It's Rezi and Ralph for Kappa Pride left. This brood mother's got the broodlings and is doing work over here. The broodlings going ham. It looks like they were removing some of these Ankylos and maybe wild Rexes. They are an army. We'll see once they start to engage. Kitty Cat's Rex is still sitting here next to Psychosocial. Does look like Psychosocial so far has left the remaining members of Kappa Pride alone. Let's see what this broodling army can do. Are they going to go after anyone yet? So far, not. 6 tribes left. Now, the one thing about this is if it's working at all like it used to, in the flick of a switch, this brood mother could disappear. Now, if you haven't used it efficiently in that meantime, you might have just wasted it. I think the spiderlings do stay. We'll have to see. But yes. All right. The mother is here. The mother is attacking the Rex. The broodlings are spitting everywhere. The mother's taking actually... Let's see. Can we see how much damage it's taking? Oh, the mother's actually almost dead. The mother's extremely weak right now. The spiderlings seem to be doing relatively decent, but the brood mother is dead, is taken out by Psychosocial's Rex. Psychosocial, though, knows that he's about to go down to the spiderlings. The mother was not the strong one. It is the spiderlings. Kitty Cats finishes out Psychosocial. Psychosocial has 1 Rex left that we see. Oh, maybe another Rex over there. And now it's being hunted down by the spiderlings too. And it is taken out. Psychosocial has been eliminated, your 6th place team. Grenades might have went down, but they're not doing much. Oh, they did. Grenades blowing things left and right. More grenades coming down. Let's see if they do land and blow them up. The spiders are going all over. Daylo, Ness, the last 2 members instantly killed. Let's see if they go for the last member of the Eliminators. He's running outside the ring of death potentially. He's broken legs trying to go in and is taken out by the Kitty Cats. We're down to just 4 tribes remaining. We've got Get Out the Way with what looks to be 1 member. Let's go ahead and check. We got the Bleebers with P-Bot, Get Out the Way with Sko, Kappa Pride with Ralph and Rezi, and the Kitty Cats. The Kitty Cats, his Bertman, Hannibal Lecter, Wilson, and Moleman. Excuse me, I'm not exactly sure still. He's on the ground. He's trying to take some shots. Super Loot Crate coming down. They're trying to find the remaining contestants. Kappa Pride, looks like they found Get Out the Way. Get Out the Way trying to jump shotty Rezi. Rezi taking some damage. The Rex from Ralph chomping down. Get Out the Way. The shots from Rezi coming in, but Rezi taking more damage. But Sko chomped down by Ralph and Kappa Pride. Kitty Cats are coming in. They're ready to end Kappa Pride, or at least bring everything they've got. Mullen on the ground with, I believe, an assault rifle. 4,000 HP Spino going up against the rather weak Rexes, or now Rex of Kappa Pride. Bert around the outside. He's trying to hunt. He's trying to find him. Ralph is going down with this sinking ship. Ralph is going down. He jumps off and parachutes, but the spiderlings are here. He's shielding. He's trying to stay alive. The spiderlings are chasing him down. Pushed out all the way to the end. They pulled him back. Ralph was killed with a long neck from Hannibal, doing what Hannibal does. Long neck things. Now he's targeting. You can see how many kills they have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kills. Hannibal starting to target the last 2 tribes. He's just maybe doing some damage to the Rex. Multiple long necks, shot after shot. P-Bot looks like he's at 28 HP on top of that Rex. 1 shot, and he should end him. Can he land it? Can Hannibal do more Hannibal things? P-Bot is now protected right now. But the kitty cats are closing in. Oh, and with the C4, P-Bot is blown up by the kitty cats. There's only one person left. And it is from Kappa Pride. His name is Rezi. And Rezi is chilling. Your second place will most likely be Rezi. Yo, I don't want to count him out, but 1v4 against an army of Rexes, Spino, Spiderlings, and random tames all around the map that they didn't even need to use. Rezi is your last man standing. 33 minutes. Can they find him? Is Rezi waiting for Acid Rain to try to make something happen? Can he start picking them out for range? The swarm does happen. It's going to all go towards kitty cats. This has got to be terrifying. Hannibal roaring. He's trying to tell. He's telling everyone. It's in the bag. Rezi running in, dropping C4 on the Rex. One Rex blown down to 300 HP. He only dropped one C4 though. Can he drop any more? Can he place it down in front of him? Can he blow up any more? The Spiderlings are with Hannibal. Hannibal's closing in. Rezi's gonna load up C4. Oh! And it does look like Bertman from the side takes out Rezi. We have your victorious tribe, the Kitty Cats, Mr. Moleman, Hannibal Lecter, Bertman, and Wilson. All four of them survive. GG, boys. GG. Your top teams look like it's Kappa Pride, Kitty Cats, Believers, Get Out the Way, Eliminators, Psychosocial, The Rejects, and Team Grabouche. Literally, like, almost instantly the same time as they were eliminated. All right, you guys, my name is typeForced. I'd like to thank you guys so much for coming by and checking out the semi-finals to the Summer Cup. That'll be happening, I believe, in about 1 month, at the end of this month in Shanghai, China. That was the qualifiers, the semi-finals, to see what Western teams are going to be going and competing against the teams brought by ChinaJoy, or the people running the show over there. Congratulations to everyone that made it through. Thank you for the epic fights, and we definitely got a lot more energy in that last one. There was a lot more fighting going on. I thought everyone did it great. It was a pleasure to see. Again, thanks for coming out. We're going to go ahead and end it with nothing more than some evolved. Much love to the ARC team for allowing me to cast this, and good games. Everyone, you guys have a good rest of your weekend, whatever it is, morning, evening, or night. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Let's get in some evolve, evolve, evolve.